Going live, you're live. How's it going, everybody? I'm just gonna rattle through this quickly for anyone that just wants the channel update. I'll just say it now. Then, if you're just watching this after the fact, you can leave or stay or whatever you want. But I will be dialing back the streaming schedule for a bit. I want to focus on doing like a handful of walkthrough guides. Like, most notably, I've been playing Linda Cubed lately, and I love that game. Been having a lot of fun with it. We finished it off last night. You should check out that playlist, because I'm going to be gone for a while, especially if you weren't watching. So you may as well catch up on that. But so I want to do that. And before long, I want to do some testing for the Mother 2 Deluxe ROM hack. And then beyond that, I'm going to want to do a walkthrough for the final build of that as well. And lastly, when we get to Suikoden 1 and 2 Remaster, do one for that. So, like, I think it would be in my best interest to focus on trying to do some, like, standard, like, walkthrough style Let's Play videos, rather than simply streaming. I think it would behoove me to do that. So, my immediate stream schedule right now will be September 4th, I will still be streaming Shenmue as planned, because I want Shenmue 4 to come out. So we're going to still be streaming Shenmue. September 15th is going to be Undertale's 10th anniversary, which just happens to fall on a Sunday. If I'm going to stream at all, I'd rather stream on Sundays anyway. It's just the best day for me, usually. But we're going to have Undertale's 10th anniversary. I want to do a stream for that. I need to try to... I haven't even set it up yet, but if I can get the Xbox version working, we're going to play the Xbox version. However, we won't be playing it the next night, because on September 16th, an indie game that I've been looking at for years, I've done a demo stream on it. It's called Starstruck. It's I think it's fair to say it's an Earthbound inspired game, but you play with a Guitar Hero controller. It's more like it's a rhythm game in a sense, but there's a story to it. And I thought it was really cool, and it's going to be coming out soon, so I'm going to be streaming that too. That's all I really have planned right now. So that's kind of where we're going with it. That's going to be the tentative plan. It's not like I'm really going to be gone, per se. But I'm going to be focusing on doing some Let's Plays for a bit. And like I said, we'll still do the odd stream. I may do more than this in general. But right now, I gotta focus on this. So now that I've said that, I'm going to talk to the comments. And I will say this 70 more times, because that's how vertical live streams work. But I wanted to just have it at the very start of the stream. So you don't need to hear me say that 80 times if you're watching this after the fact. But how's it going, Saint? Thank you for the like. Thank you for the lard. What's happening, Hustus? Thank you for the extra large lard, as always. And thank you for the lard again, Saint. Fair and unknown, experts agree that putting lard on Harv gave him super sexy powers. That's right. Hey, thank you. How's it going, Sprite Fox? Yeah, state of the Harv address. State of the lard address. What's going on, Shaky Johnson? TBYX, what's happening? Ninja Carlos, glad you're feeling better. But yeah, just like the long and the short of it, I'm not going to be streaming as much for, bare minimum, I want to get through I want to get through Linda Cube in walkthrough form. I have no idea how long that's going to take me. Like, for all I know, it'll take me, like, a week. Because, like, it took me, 2 weeks to play through the whole game? And some of those are repeat playthroughs. Like, I played through Scenario C twice. I played through Scenario D 3 times. I'm going to be recording them. I'm probably going to try to record them. I haven't quite decided yet. I figure, like, the first few episodes are going to be straight tutorial. But after that, because the game is, like, a time flow mechanic, it might just work out that I end the streams, like, when the seasons change over, or when the scenarios end. But yeah, I don't plan on having, like, hour-long walkthrough videos. I want them to be a little more consumable. But yeah, that's what's going on here. Yeah, convinced another... Oh, really? Convinced another friend to stream Linda Cubes, and cool. Glad the game's starting to make the rounds a little bit. I hope to help usher that along somewhat. I don't know when the first walkthrough video will be out. Like, maybe, like, I wouldn't, maybe tomorrow. I should probably just start batch recording and worry about that. I'll figure it out. But yeah, September 4th will be the next stream. Read the description. Just read the description if any of this is unclear. I wrote it all there. And, like, on top of it all, like, I do kind of need a break from streaming. It's melting my brain. So, I think this would be a good way to step away from like... You know, I like to stream, but to say that it isn't, like, hard on my head to be online for 8 hours a day. You know, being on for 8 hours a day, you know, 5 days or 6 days a week, it gets... You know, even wears me out. Like, it even wears me out. So I think this would be a good way to keep, like, content going while still allowing myself a bit of a break to recuperate. How much do I know about One Piece? Not a ton. What's going on, Mark? Yeah, hope you have a good night. Yeah, glad you're liking it, Shaky Johnson. Yeah, do what suits your agenda. I think, like, part of it for me is, like, I think it would just be a good time to just start making a walkthrough for that game. Just because I'm enjoying it so much. So, like, I may as well take full advantage of it. Being, you know, gleeful about this game. But there's a few other things. Hey, thanks, Carlos, for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that very much. It does help. It definitely helps. Thank you so much, my man. Come on, there we go. This time I'm only using one mouse. I don't have to use two mice. I'm just on the one TV today. See, I don't know. What do you want to talk about? Not that I'm Cody Rhodes over here, but... I'm not a Zelda fan. I can't be Cody Rhodes. Hey, thank you, Mark. Yeah, basically hybrid content. Yeah, part-time stream, part-time guides. I can dig it. Yeah, like, I just need a break. And, like, it's, you know... I think it might be worth my while to do some walkthrough stuff anyway. At least on stuff that I care about. I don't want to just churn out walkthroughs like I'm a content farm. Like I kind of have been with the streams. I want to do it differently with a walkthrough. I'd like to try to keep it up. Yeah, don't cry, Cody. Hope you enjoy the break, and yeah, switching things up for you. I think it's worth a shot. Because, like, I have a lot of high hopes for this Linda Cube game, and if I can get on the ground floor with it, then I can just see what happens, and if nothing happens, then fine, but, like, I need a break. I just need a break. Like, I needed a break back the problem was, it's hard to say this is a problem, but, like, I took a week break back in January or so. Right before Yakuza Like a Dragon, the new one, Infinite Wealth, before that one came out. I took a week off. Then, I don't know, 2 weeks later, I found out about vertical live streaming. Had I known that, like, vertical live streaming was going to be a thing, I would have just taken the other 2 weeks off as well. Because, like, that was a roller coaster, but, like, oh my god, the poison that was in some of those comments, it's one thing if you're, like, if you have, like, a guest, and you're just kind of, like, chatting to your guest. But when, you know, every fifth comment is someone trying to trick me into saying something racist, or they're faking suicide in the chat, or, like, stuff like that, it gets tiresome. And it's hard on the head, and I'm a human. So, like, I guess it's a blessing in disguise that all that viewership went away. But, like, at the same time, I'm sort of looking at my streaming future and going, well, that's never going to happen again. I'm just going to be at whatever level I'm at right now. And whatever, like, stratospheric rise I thought I was going to have with live streaming is just not going to happen. So I need to try to make it happen some other way. So, I think that this would also be a good idea. It's like, maybe I could catch a break if I get on the ground floor on a game where there's not a lot of content on yet. Who knows? But, like, I need a change of pace. And I need a break. Yeah, prepare for more of my sexy, stupid, lewd, goofy puns in your... Please leave comments. How you doing, Toxic? Yeah, doesn't care for fame, he does it for the love of the game, respect. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, like, I want nothing more than to be able to support myself through YouTube alone. I want nothing more than that. But if I was gonna do it with streaming, I would have done it by now in the last 7 years. So I need to try to do something differently. But I'm also not gonna just be like, well, Minecraft's popular, so I'm gonna do Minecraft videos. It's like, no, I don't give a shit about Minecraft. I do give a shit about Linda Cube, though, so I'm gonna make a walkthrough on it. I give a shit about Mother 2 Deluxe. I've done 2 walkthroughs on it. I want to do a final one once it's ready. I give a shit about the Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remaster. What's going on, Jack? Look like Rhett from Good Mythical Morning. I'll take that as a compliment, thank you. Yeah, like, it hasn't been as, like... It hasn't been as bad lately. Like, we still get... Like, the thing is now, like, a lot of the jackasses we get in the chat, they're not as plentiful now, so I can just handle it myself, usually. It was just when I had, like, 200-300 people in the chat at the same time, it was just poison. And, like, it's hard because, like... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like what a lot of you like about my streams is how much I interact with the chat. But then when, like, every 5th comment is them trying to trick me into saying the N-word, it's like, okay. Which, like, fine, you're trying to have fun or whatever, but, like, I'm tired of it. And, like, stuff like that. It's tiresome. So there. I really don't know what else to say. I don't really have a lot else to say. So, and I don't really know how long this stream's gonna be. I just wanted to do this stream tonight. And just kind of say what's on my mind. What's going on, Little Toady? Supreme Carnage? Gone ISO 1, what's happening? Hey, I'm glad you like the RPG content. Yeah, thanks, Henry. Content as well. It's not about video. Yeah, some of my chat. It's I mean, it happens. It's like I get it's part of the. But like, I can't. Like, I guess I don't know. I don't know what to say. Because people are gonna do whatever they want, and I either have to deal with it or do something different. Yeah, I will say, do what makes you happy. I love your content. Thank you, thank you. Well, I chose you as your streamer to watch. Yeah, Mark. Yeah, most interactive streamer I know. Yeah, we went to have burgers and, have a chat. Chat at the ale house. Yeah, any other streamers, yeah. Yeah, I don't know any other streamers that would have done that. Yeah, no, and it was fun. Like, I met up with you, Mark. I met up with Rusty one time. Showed me around Toronto. It was a good time. You know how much I appreciate it. Thanks, Ninja. I mean, I'd love to have the energy to just, like, keep on pushing forward the way I am, but it's just, like... I'm just exhausted. Like, Linda Cube was, like, a gift from God for me, because it was just like, oh my god, this game's great. But, like, now that I'm, like, through it... I'm not really through it, because I'm gonna play through it again, but, like... I just think I need to shift gears here for a bit. I think it just also kind of made me realize that, like, I thought I was just kind of losing interest in video games or something. I think it's just modern video games blow chunks. I think that's the problem. I think modern video games are just sterile and unabashedly corporate. And full of microtransactions and are just designed with algorithms to be the least amount of fun possible, but the most addictive possible. Because, like, why is it that I had more fun playing a Japanese translated game from 97 than I've had playing modern games for, like, 10 years? There's, like, the only other games that have even been in that stratosphere for me in the past 10 years would have been Nier Automata, Persona 5. Even that, I liked it a lot, but even that, like, I'm pretty confident I like Linda Cube more. And, like, Undertale, Deltarune. That's, like, it. Everything else, like, even I liked Yakuza Like a Dragon. That game was good. But then I was also playing Infinite Wealth. It's not even so much that I disliked it. It was almost quite literally like Yakuza Like a Dragon 2, which is fine. But the games are like over 100 hours. It's like, it's one thing if I play through like 10 Mega Man games in a row, that's gonna take like maybe 10 hours. Or if 12, like, you know. But if I'm playing like a whole ass other sequel that's an additional 100 hours, it's like, am I gonna live long enough to finish this game? Like, I'm sort of over way too long of games. Yeah, corporatism, yeah, kills creativity. I get that, like, this isn't the case with, like, indie games. Like, it's a different, not necessarily. Like, indie games are different. It's a different vibe, if you want that sort of thing, but... Hey, how you doing, E-Man? Scott Alexander? Epsidon, yeah, barely bought any new games this year. Yeah, I'm fixing to shift gears hard back to, like, full retro. I want to play a lot more Japanese exclusive RPGs when I do stream. That's where I'm at the moment. I'll still work for another 2-3 weeks with the pressure gone. I mean, that's good too, yeah. Happy I gave myself a kick. I think about stuff like that too sometimes. Like, there's just certain aspects of my life where it's like, if I were to just cut this out, like, would I... Like, would it act... Like, stuff I'm just afraid to cut out. It's like... Like, would I just be better? Like, if I were to just quit my day job entirely, I think I would be ecstatic. But, like, then it's a matter of... I can't... I still need money, so... I can't just do that. Or I shouldn't. What's going on, Matt? Matt Henneman, what's going on? RCD, Kitty, B-Man. Break or shift? Kind of both. I'm gonna be doing some Let's Play walkthrough stuff for a bit. I still want to do the odd stream. I typed this all out in the description. But yeah, in summary, I need a break from streaming, but I'm gonna still try to do some, like, walkthrough stuff, Let's Play walkthrough stuff, so I won't be, like, gone, but I'm not gonna be just live for 8 hours a day for a bit. Like I was saying earlier, September 4th I'm still gonna stream, because I want to support Shenmue. September 15th I'm gonna stream Undertale, because it's the 10th anniversary, and half of my subscribers came from Undertale. And then September 16th, I want to play Starstruck, because it's an indie game that I've been very excited about for years. That I'm very much looking forward to playing, finally. I'll probably still do the odd TTLS, San. I mean, that's on, you know, that's on Carmajul. If he's not mad at me after the last stream I did. If word didn't trickle back about my behavior. How you doing? Hey, thanks, Carlos, for the $1.99. Appreciate it, my dude. Super Alma, what's going on? McFluff, and I'm missing a bunch of comments, excuse me. No, I didn't check out Blocks Fruits. I forgot. What's going on to Sheep? Can get your house tomorrow? Well, congrats. Congratulations. Saw this. Oh, enjoyed. Is this a retirement stream? No. I'm not retiring. I just need a break. It's just... This year has been torture on my brain. Just torture. And I need a break. I need a break from a lot of stuff, but, like, I don't know what to do. So, I think this is, like, a productive thing to just not be on spotlight all the time. It gets tiring being under a microscope, worrying that, like, oh no, I'm 17 hours into a stream, but, like, I got a little crabby. Now someone's like, well, I'm never coming back now because Mega Harv got crabby 16 hours into a stream. It's just shit like that. It just gets... It's hardly... I mean, I might... I don't know. I don't know what to say. People can act however they want. It's fine. Like, people are gonna do what they're gonna do, but so am I. Hey, B-Man, thank you for the 5 memberships, dude. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the support, the moral support, all of the support. What happened to my co-op stream? It's Karma Jolt's turn. He'll do it when he feels like it. That's just how it goes. I do when I feel like it, he does it when he feels like it. Whenever we get a chance. Your fave girl, me? What's happening? Well, I mean, it's so... Yeah, it's just hard on my head. It'd be one thing if I was making a living doing it, but I'm not. So, like, at what point do you have to, like, look at what you're doing? At what point do you see the bloody skull bits on the wall and go, maybe there's a door somewhere. Maybe I should try the door. There might be a door on this wall to get in. Hey, thank you so much, B-Man. Thank you for the emoji, folks. As long as you get a Speedy cameo once in a while. Get a Speedy cameo right here. Just having a glorious nap. Glorious nap. So yeah, like, I don't know, like, so, in addition to all of that, anything that I said I was going to do, like, at any point, just forget it. Just forget it. And I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Sorry, like, I'm sorry if that disappoints anybody, like, if you guys are looking forward to any of the stuff that I was prattling on about, but, like, I need to wipe the slate clean and kind of start over a bit. Something happened between you and Joel. No, I don't think so. It's not that I know of. It just happens sometimes. Like, he'll go a few weeks without doing a tag team live stream. I'll go a few weeks without doing one. I don't think there's a problem. One Terrence Sharp, the old gamer. People gotta understand you're a human. Yeah, sometimes you just need a break. I mean, I get that, like, I do have a pretty aggressive stream schedule, and, like, for the most, like, usually that's what I like to do, but, like, right now, it's just been... It's like just going through Breath of Fire 4. Like, I have a... Like, I mean, yeah, when I played it in 2018, by the time I got to the final dungeon, I was getting kind of cranky with the game. But that was more because, like, I had, like, a concert to go to, and I didn't get any sleep, and, like, stuff like that. When I should have just ended the stream and tried again the next day or whatever. But, like, the last batch, like, I got, like, 4 or 5 episodes in the Breath of Fire 4, and I just, like, rage quit it, basically. I don't know if I rage quit, I depressed quit it. And right now, I don't really feel like going back to the playthrough. Quite honestly. Hey, thanks, Richard Suplenty. Frosty Spark, yeah, having one of those days, yes. Yeah, Lunar postponed to next summer, most likely. Most likely. Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know, folks. Must be a chance as I found your content. Nice, yeah, through the Breath of Fire tips. Thank you for that. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, it depends how the other walkthroughs go. If they go well, then, like, I could consider doing some for other games that I care about that much. Sup, Coda? Well, like, that's kind of the same problem I found with the shorts. Like, I wanted to keep shorts coming out every week, but it's like, I don't... Even Earthbound, for whatever reason, I can't even bring myself to do Earthbound Beginning shorts. It's probably because I was doing shorts for 4 years. And my brain's like, okay, enough. And like I said, I don't want to just be like a content factory. Like, I want to do shorts about stuff I care about. And, like, I do care about Earthbound, but, like, I just wasn't feeling Earthbound Beginnings, I guess. I don't know. Maybe if I step back from streaming, I'll feel more... Like, I'll actually have the free time to put some shorts together. I just don't feel like I have any free time. Somehow. I don't understand how, but... And, like, my sleep schedule is destroyed. Like, I cannot sleep anymore. I had, like... I don't know. There was, like, a month where I was, like, able to sleep again. Now I can't sleep again. And staying up till 4, 5, 6 in the morning streaming. And then trying to wind down from that. It's like I'm not getting to bed some nights till like 8, 9, 10. If that. I can't keep doing it. I'm not getting any younger, and this isn't getting any easier. Okay, see ya, Toxic. I don't know, like, I've never really had a negative opinion of Breath of Fire 4, but, like... I think part of it was, like, I had the guide for Breath of Fire 4, and the guide was a piece of shit. And it didn't really help any. It wasn't total shit, but like it just wasn't. It wasn't laid out in a way that I liked. Like it didn't have half the information I wanted, where I wanted it, where I thought it should be. Hey, how you doing, El Dude Arena? What's going on, Eamon? Roommate just bought his 4th truck. Now has 1.5 truck. Now has 1.5 trucks that run. Good times. Maybe he could combine them all together and make a mega truck Zord somehow. Hey, thank you for the hugs, folks. Later, Super Alma. Because you gave me inspiration to stream, record old school. Yeah, do it up. Another streamer told me if I did, I'd never get anywhere, but you proved me to do what is fun. Yeah, like it's... You need, like, the thing about streaming and YouTube, like, especially gaming, because gaming is so oversaturated. Because, like what's better than the concept of being able to play video games for a living? But, like, I had a point. Yeah, it's like, you kind of got to go into it expecting to not go anywhere. Like, when I decided I was going to do a daily upload for 100 days, I didn't actually think I would ever get 23,000 subscribers. I more or less just did it to be like, see, I upload for 300 days, you can't do it. I did everything I could. But then I actually started to get an audience after about 200 days. So, it is what it is, but like, if you're having fun doing it, Baron, whether or not, you know, it goes anywhere or not, it doesn't matter as much, because you're enjoying the process. Hey, thanks, Zan. Yeah, no, I like Breath of Fire a lot, it's just... I don't think it's exclusively Breath of Fire's fault. I think if everything else in my life was going the way I wanted it to, I probably wouldn't have quit Breath of Fire. Hey, Nest Force, if you do take a break, I'd like to request some random Speedy updates. Yeah, I'm addicted to Orange Cat content. I'll figure some out. I should upload Speedy stuff at least to, like, my extras channel. I made a Hegamarv extras channel, because, like, this is my life. So, I was getting weekly P.O. Box stuff. I have a P.O. Box. I was getting weekly P.O. Box stuff, and I was like, okay. Thank you so much for sending me the P.O. Box stuff. I do appreciate it a lot. The thing is, though, YouTube is stupid and is like, oh, you know how you just got like a 4,000 view video and this fan mail video got 200 views? Well, we're gonna not show you anyone your videos then, because no one wanted to watch this fan mail video. So I was like, okay, well in that case, I'm gonna make a second channel, Hegamarv Extra, and I'm gonna upload any donations I get to there. I have not gotten enough, like, no one owes me shit, don't think that you do. I want to make that perfectly clear. But the second I made the alternate channel for that purpose, I didn't get another thing. And I just haven't felt compelled to make any other content over there. But maybe I could upload some Speedy pictures. Zan, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It should be better, but it's not better. As you know, yeah, recently ran your channel. Yeah, but you take a break if you... Yeah, need to. Yeah, tell my guys to work. Yeah, no, this really matters. Just try to enjoy life. Yeah, without hurting anyone. Yes, it is the Daniel Bryan stream. So yeah, like, I don't know how long this is gonna be. I don't know if I'll be able to survive more than an hour. I felt like trash all day. I was barely able to pull myself together for a stream, but here I am. Yeah, I forget, let me find I'll drop the link in the chat here, just bear with me a second. Bear with me. I'll get the link. There's no videos, or there's not a damn thing on the channel, but hang on. I'll get the link in case I ever do upload stuff over there. Don't count on it, but I don't know. Could upload some Speedy stuff. Hang on a second here, I'm just getting that business. Getting the business. Going live. You're live. How's it going, everybody? I'm just gonna rattle through this quickly for anyone that just wants
that's
to
my second channel if you want to keep tabs on it. Like I said, I don't know when, whatever.
But I will be
I'll
dialing
upload there.
back the streaming schedule.
Yeah, like I just don't know.
I want to focus on doing like a handful of walkthrough guides. Like most notably, I've been playing Linda Cubed lately, and I love that game. Been having a lot of fun with it. We finished it off last night. You should check out that playlist.
It gets speedy to run to the store and get you
especially if you weren't watching.
Well, that's like another thing too. Like maybe it wouldn't be the worst idea if like even during like this whole like downtime, if I were to do the odd like and still just do the odd like cooking stream or actually go outside, wander around the park again.
And then beyond that, I'm gonna want to
maybe I just need to change up my content varieties again a bit more.
And lastly,
hey, Promise
when we
Sands.
get to Suikoden 1 and 2 Remaster, do one for that.
Yeah,
so,
hey, thanks for
I think it would be in my best interest to focus on trying to do some like standard like.
But yeah, like I was thinking about doing like Ring Fit Adventure stuff on that channel and like I don't know.
Rather than simply streaming.
But I think right now it's important that I focus
it would
on
behoove me to do that.
On some walkthrough stuff.
My immediate
I do see potential in Linda Cube walkthroughs.
September 4th, I will.
Because like the video that I saw that introduced me to the video has like.
So we're gonna still be streaming.
Yeah, last time I checked, over 100,000 views. Like the
is gonna be Undertale's
game's making the rounds.
Anniversary, which just happens to fall on a Sunday. If I'm gonna stream at all, I'd rather.
But not a lot of
Sundays
video
anyway.
accompaniment yet, at least as far as like straight up guides are concerned. Hey, thanks for subbing to the second channel.
I haven't set it up yet, but if I can get the
Olaf,
Xbox version working, we're gonna play the.
I got
Xbox
a drool
version.
catcher under your.
However,
yes, your mother is under my lip, Olaf.
On September 16th.
Audio playing in the background
of
me seriously. For fuck's sake.
A demo stream on it. It's called Starstruck.
I muted my. Okay. How about now? I muted my computer, but like God forbid that actually mutes the audio. Did that work? Are we echoey again? Hey, thanks everybody. Do I still have an echo? Okay, great. Okay, thank you, folks. Like I muted my computer, so I don't know why it's echoing. I guess I muted the wrong part. Oh well. Hey, thanks, folks. So yeah, what's up? How are you? But yeah, I'm hopeful that I can at least get my sleep schedule back around, because, like, oh my god, I can't stand this. I don't know how, like, you folks, like, okay. I've always been I've maintained my whole life. Hey, thanks, Carlos, for the other $2 super chat. I'm sorry, dude, I almost missed that one. Thank you so much. Whatever you want, I'm all for it. Appreciate it, Carlos, once again. Sorry, I almost missed that. Oh, Nicholas D, how you doing? Yeah, I know you're heartbreaking. Yeah, it can be when you pour your heart and soul and you know what you're doing, not feeling like it's working out. I just have a lot on my plate right now, and, like, I don't know. And I do want to focus on doing some walkthrough stuff. I think if I were to take a bit of a sabbatical from streaming, that'd be good for my brain. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. Oh, it was playing the start of the stream? That makes even less sense. I don't know. We got her fixed now, thankfully. I forget what I was saying. Stuff. I was saying something about things and stuff. No, I've just been really tired, but, like, I've been so into Linda Cubed that, like, I've been feeling pretty good about that, but, like, I'm just today I'm exhausting. I'm exhausted. I was referring to your embarrassing yeah, exactly, Olaf. Your mom is a beard. Yeah, sleep is essential. Yeah, I'm trying to get my sleep back around. Joe Rogan, when's the last time you cried? The last time you didn't talk about eating elk meat, Joe Rogan. Talk more about elk meat. I'll tell your mother I said hi, Olaf. But yeah, I need to get my sleep schedule back around. Like, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I've always been a night owl, but, like, not an insomnia. Because, like, normally it's like, okay, I'll stay up till, like, 4, 5, and 6, but then I'm ready for bed. That hasn't been the case lately, and it drives me insane. So I'm hopeful that, like, if I take a break from streaming, that I can get some sleep again. Because that doesn't do anything to help with my mood or my, behavior. Because, like, when you're tired and frustrated and shit, you don't make the best decisions. How you doing, Sans? Hey. Sit here and watch you talk all day, man. Hey, thanks, Frosty Spur. And I mean, the good thing is I can say whatever I want on this live stream, and then when it's done, no one will ever watch it again, so I can say whatever I want. That's another thing that I get sort of frustrated about with live streams. That's another thing, like, it's not even live stream's fault. Can I just be completely candid with you here for a minute? I really am not proud of most of my live streams. There's usually one part of a live stream where I get, like, emotional about something, whether it be about the game or something not pertaining to the game, and I'm like, okay, now the series is ruined now. But I don't have to worry about that as much with, like, walkthroughs. It just, like, I can't help myself, I'll be, and then someone will come out, and then after the stream, I'm like, that's so fucking, like, can't put the shit back in that horse. Hey, how you doing, Xana? Yeah, like, I turned the emoji thing off, but, like, for this stream, I just clicked create new stream instead of reuse stream, and it re-enabled the reactions or whatever, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just leave them there. Because I didn't like them before because they, like, block the chat. But I mean, I don't know, maybe if I didn't disable reactions, then YouTube wouldn't I shouldn't say that. YouTube's actually been really nice to me. It's just, you know, it's struggles of a content creator. I honestly have less I should be complaining about than most people. For reasons that you guys don't even really... Rather, for reasons I don't want to get into at the moment. How you doing, Enigma? But yeah, I hope you're well, Xana. Your heart doesn't have emotions. Because I get them out of my body. Oh, I'm definitely overthinking it. But I still don't like it. Yeah, no, I appreciate that, folks. It's just... I don't know. Hey, Deslin Row. Yeah, smoke one for me. Yeah, I think that's just part of just content creation too, like just not... Because, like, I can go back and watch my short series and be like, I actually put something together here that I can be proud of. But then, like, I watch myself rage at something on a live stream and I'm like, oh my god. You're a slave to your emotions, man. Don't be a slave to your emotions. I should become a singing channel. What do I wish I could create? Money? No, like, seriously. I'm looking forward to doing a few, like, walkthrough style things instead. I just want to be able to upload, like, some content with it and leave my emotions at the door with it. Like, I still want to, like, crack jokes and make my dad jokes and try to teach you stuff about these old games that you never knew. That's kind of what I'm interested in. I don't mind doing other stuff, like, I wouldn't mind doing more cooking-related content, but... I don't know. I don't have time. I just don't have time. My problem right now is, like, in order to actually make it on YouTube, I would need to quit my job and, like, throw my entire ass into it. But I can't. That's just... I'm too old and it's too reckless. Hey, glad you're doing good. Bonehead, what's happening? Yeah, finally getting Suikoden coming out. Hey, Peck, do you want to get to a point where you don't want to be doing this anymore? I doubt I'm going to want to be streaming when I'm, like, 80, but, like... I don't know. It'll probably be more of, like, just content shifting over time. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if at some point I'm like, okay, I've done all I wanted to do with gaming, so... I'll do this other thing that I'm now interested in. What's up, Kaboom and stuff? Yeah, karaoke, Harv.
Don't have that takeaway. Emotions are valuable. You're a lover of old games. Yeah, how that makes you feel. Some people want to experience. I might not have explained that very well. It's more like when I throw a temper tantrum. When I think I'm throwing a temper tantrum, I think that's embarrassing. And it's even worse when it's at the end of like a 9-hour stream. Because anyone that sees a temper tantrum, like, they won't care that I'm 9 hours into a stream. Like, that won't even cross their mind. And, like, that's just it. Like, I can't be mad about it. Those are the rules, so I just need to do something different. I need to try to adjust somehow. Amori, what's happening? Yeah, trying to take care of myself the best I can. Yeah, Daniel Bryan shirt. You got it. Goat. Goat is right. Hey, have a good sleep, Saint. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for all the support, dude. I think you should find time to create the content. Yeah, I'll make you proud of your job. Like, the things you're most proud of. Yeah, are never the things that make the most money. Right. It's just like... It's just with the streams, like, it's... For the... 90% of the time, it's fine. But, like, when I'm ranting about something and I can't control myself, that's, like, when I should just turn the stream off and not subject you to that. Like, I don't think this is a temper tantrum. This is, like, a focused, like, this is what's going on. But yeah, but that's, like, the other thing that's tough when it, like, because you need to understand, too, like, growing up, like, in high school, I was always, like, the class clown. I was in the improv class in high school for 2 years. I did professional wrestling for a bit. I am comfortable in front of an audience. I like having that, like, instant feedback. Streaming is like that to a degree, but, like, I can't get a read on the room the same way for streaming as I can live. Because, like, I can't tell if a joke I made landed in a live stream unless someone goes, like, Lamau or LOL. Because there could be times where, like, I make a dumb joke and I'm like, oh, well, no one got it. But, you know, half dozen people might just be like, ha, I got it. That's funny. But, like, not to the point where they're like, LOL. So, like, it just... Same goes for, like, if I get angry at a game. I don't have, like, a proper way to read that, like, oh, this is okay. Like, it's at least entertaining watching me get upset at this game or whatever. I just kind of have to guess. And I always just kind of assume it's, you know, negative. Hey, thanks, Kodo, for the... like an old wizard. Getting older one day at a time. Still do live streaming and playing... No, it's not that I can't. Yeah, there was a YouTuber, like Grandpa Gaming, that came across my shorts. Don't take that, though. But no, like... It's not that... I couldn't play games when I'm old. I'm just saying that it's possible that I might hit a point where I'm like, I just don't want to play them now. I'd like to do so. Like, I don't know, like in 5 years something might come up that I didn't even know of, and I'm like, I want to do videos on this thing that's not related to gaming. Like, you don't know what the future holds. Oh, but sorry I've been absent, I meant. Yeah, no, I get it, Bonehead. Family, work, life. It's a jungle out there. As long as you're, you know, forging ahead. Yeah, very good at it, plays the games well. Oh, I'm sure she does. But yeah, I'm just taking a bit of a streaming break, but I still wanna do Let's Play stuff. I'm just gonna do a brief recap. So for September, the only 3 days I really plan on streaming is September 4th, I'm going to do Shenmue. I'm going to finish Shenmue September 4th, so that's, what, Thursday or something? When is the... Wednesday? This coming Wednesday. Then on the 15th, I'm going to do... On the 15th, I'm going to do an Undertale stream for the 10th anniversary. And on the 16th, I want to do an indie game called Starstruck that I'm really excited about. Beyond that, I have no plans. I'm not gonna make any plans other than what I'm doing. Other than the walkthrough stuff. Hey, Dells and Row, I'm glad you... I think you just have to be consistent. Hey, thank you. I mean, like... thanks for checking me out. It's just, it's funny that, like, YouTube would be like, you should watch this guy doing a channel update. No, I appreciate that, no, seriously. But no, like, I had been doing live streaming since 2017. I've been doing, like, 5 days a week live streams for about 7 years at this point. It was 7 days a week for the longest time. And then I was doing shorts a lot for a while. I've just sort of hit a point where... But I think that this is a good logical pivot where I could be like, okay, I did the live streams for a while, I did the shorts for a while. Now let's kind of combine that and do like a 20 to 30 minute long, you know, episodes of like Let's Plays or whatever. Of like a guide of stuff I care about. Dad jokes and puns and shorts. Hey, right on, Zan. Glad to hear it. No, I know a lot of people were drawn to my channel because of shorts. I should still be making them, but like... Maybe if I step back and do the guide stuff, I might feel more inclined to be like, so Earthbound for the normal Nintendo. If you go to Mount Etoy... Hey, what's up, Kayla? Yeah, when you get winded after button mashing, yeah, is when you get too old. Gotta run, I wish you the best, man. Get the old sorter out or do what feels right. We'll be here when you're ready. Hey, thank you, B, man, I appreciate it a lot. Seriously. I'll drop you a prayer for tonight, too, and catch you when you get back. Sounds good, B-Man. Appreciate all the support. Moral and otherwise. I'll see you around. I got a Speedy the cat on me. He decided he's wanted to have a bath right now. Hear what you're saying. I would have to say that, yeah, when people get to know you, have a moment during a stream and you get upset. Yeah, people who care what you're going through, yeah. Right, yeah, don't like to be left in the dark because it confuses some of us. Yeah, we understand. Yeah. Keep things that are private. That's my perspective. Right, yeah. Don't know who else. Yeah, feels the same way or not. I'm just sort of, like, I don't know. I was way more of an open book, like, in 2017. Then, like, some shit happened, and the channel grew more, and I'm like, I should maybe not make it so easy for people to know everything about me. Because you just don't know. You just don't know who's going to try to do what. You don't need to make it any easier for them. What's up, Travis G? Doggo Fish, Hood Queen, Megan McKay. What's going on, everybody? Infinite games but no games? Or infinite bacon but no games? I guess infinite bacon but no games instead of infinite games but no games. I guess. But yeah, we got a Speedy the cat grooming himself. Yeah, Speedy. Groom away. That was almost a too hot for YouTube picture of Speedy right there. Hey, Rikasu, what's happening? Thank you. Yeah, daily grind can really get anyone. Yeah, I feel trapped in that wheel, too. I want more out of life. Really trying. Worst part is that I'm scared that Yeah, that's sort of what I'm going through right now. Because, like, every fiber of my being is telling me, you need to quit your day job and focus on YouTube. But you know what'll happen if I do that? I'm going to lose my house. I'm going to lose my apartment. And I'll have nowhere to live. So, I can't just bank on one of the most unlikely things to happen happening. Like, I understand that, like, it's not like I'm starting from zero, but that's not a risk I'm willing to take at pushing 40. Hey, found the thumbnail, hey. But yeah, just part of the daily grind and everything. Grinds is down. I feel kind of trapped in my situation. Yeah, you get it, Xana. Might have told this already. What's your history with Speedy? Oh, well, Speedy, he was a stray. I found him outside of a pizza parlor, and he was very affectionate to me. And I picked him up, and I was, like, scratching him, and he seemed to enjoy it, so... But then I let him back down, and got a piece of pizza, and I told myself if he was still out there when I was done, and he wants to come home with me, and I'll take him. And I sat down, and he jumped up on the windowsill outside and waited for me to finish. So that's when he Speedy's going on another journey right now, but that was when he decided that he adopted me. Speedy just gave me 69 more subs. Yeah, how you doing, one Sebastian? Oh, you just missed Speedy. I just showed him, and he actually just jumped up and off of me. He just went down the way there. Yeah, you're probably right, Enigma. Being too hard on myself. Way more embarrassed, yeah, and focus on stupid stuff I did in the past, yeah, than anyone to witness my mistakes. Yeah, and, like, at the same time, like, even if I think that, like, I do understand that to a degree, so, like, when it comes to my stream archives, that's why I just leave them up. Like, even if I do a stream and I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I said all that stuff, I just leave it up. Because, like, I also, part of it also feels disingenuous to me to like, unlist stuff like that. Because it's like, I don't know, that's how I felt at the time. To say that I didn't is, like, disingenuous, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Gary P2, what's happening? Yay, appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. WoW 3, what's going on? I'm just gonna be, focusing more on Let's Play stuff, style videos for a bit. I'm still gonna do the odd stream, but I need a break. My brain is melted. I need a break. I need a break from something. Simon Diamond, how are you? SSJ Ribbon. Oh yeah, you got the membership? Congratulations. Hey, thanks, one. Yeah, I guess Speedy some way. Yeah, saved me too. Yeah, he did. He's been a good companion. Job doesn't pay much, sure. Yeah, no, like, I'm sure a lot of you guys can totally relate to the whole, like, it's just like, really, this is it? Like, this is gonna be my life? Like, for me, it's just like, really, I'm just gonna rot away in New Brunswick? This is gonna be my life? That's depressing. You know, I mean, I'm doing my best with, like, YouTube stuff, so like I said, like, I'm doing what I can the only way I know how, but, like, I don't know. Yeah, taxing to put yourself out there, that's the other thing, too. Yeah, give that guy a break at the Kit Kat bar, that's right. Yeah, 6 months before the Suikoden Remaster comes out. I'm gonna do a I think I should do a walkthrough Let's Play style thing for that, too. I'm pretty sure I could just blindly do a... for the remaster. Like, I know the games well enough that I could just do a walkthrough when it comes out. Yeah, take a break. That's another thing, too, that just, it gets in my head, because, like... And I understand I'm being neurotic, but... Like, back when I first started YouTube, like, when I first started taking it seriously. Yeah, Anthony. But yeah, I'm glad you got... I am happy that so many of you do like the streams, like, I really am. Like, that's the reason why I've done it so far. SSJ, I would, but I can't smoke in my apartment. Yeah, when you're in your late 30s, yeah, things hit differently. I fully understand you're 18, yeah, you have all these hopes and dreams, yeah, only to get kicked in the balls, yeah, and get too many middle fingers from life. Yeah, exactly. Story as old as time itself. But yeah, like with the Suikoden games, I'm sure I could just throw myself right into them, and... Like, I don't know if I would necessarily, like, get a platinum first, swipe through or whatever, but... 38, turning 39 on my birthday. On, October 21st is my birthday. Yeah, erotic heart. You think there anything you're hoping they don't touch? I am worried that they're gonna screw around with Luca Blight's dialogue and make him less edgy. Among other things. I'm worried they're gonna retranslate it and just sort of, like, soften the message, I guess. But I guess that remains to be seen. I'm also worried that they're gonna fix, like, all the fun glitches. but then there's going to be a bunch of new game-breaking glitches instead. This is like a tone-deaf thing that drives me insane about, like, some of these AAA developers. The Muse Matilda glitch is fun. Did the person that make the game, were they embarrassed about it? Maybe. But it's a fun glitch, and I do it every time. Because it's the closest thing that game has to, like, a super boss. Because normally you can't get there that early, and it's a struggle. Like, you gotta work for it. Stuff like that. It's like, don't change that, that's fun. Same with, like, the kindness underflow glitch. The reason I bring those two up is those are already fixed in the Suikoden 1 and 2 remasters on the PS... Not remasters, but on the PSP. It had, like, widescreen support, but they, yeah, they messed that up. So I'm worried that something similar will happen with this one, where they're like, oh, let's fix, like, all the good glitches, and... It's like, I don't know, like, I understand why you want to clean up the text and, you know, game-breaking stuff. If you're knowledgeable about the game enough that you can take advantage of these fun glitches... Like, I don't want to completely spoil Suikoden 2 for you, in case you haven't played it or watched my streams of it. You should really play it if you're not familiar with it, but... I could go on. I could go on about stuff I want them to keep in the game. What's going on, Shanpage? I'm just probably dialing back. I'm dialing back my streaming schedule a bit. I want to focus on walkthroughs for a bit. I'm just getting kind of burnt out from streaming. But I still want to do YouTube, so I think and that Linda Cube game I've been really obsessed with, so I think I want to do a walkthrough for that. And a few other games, and see how that goes. What's going on, Apple, man? Oh, yeah, they just announced... Yeah, Harv After Dark. They just announced they're coming at Suikoden Remasters are coming out March 6th, 2025. They announced it on the Nintendo Direct. So that's on the way. Yeah, I found making vids for YouTube is more labor... Right, is more labor of love. Yeah, more than anything. Yeah, if it ain't fun, then it feels like a drag. Yes, definitely. Well, again, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, if I was legitimately, like, earning a living through YouTube, like, I'm not... I don't mean Scrooge McDuck diving into his fortune, but, like, if it was, like... If I could skirt by comfortably... I probably wouldn't even be taking a break from stream. But, like... But I guess in a way, because I don't feel, you know, obligated in a way. Like, financially obligated. It gives me some flexibility to try some other things, so even get something else that works. What's going on, Space Lurk? Yeah, totally get that. Definitely stick around. Hey, appreciate it, Chan. Yeah, do what's best for you in your best interest. Yeah, don't burn yourself out. I usually go through a bit of a funk once a year anyway. It's usually around this time. But, like, the vertical streaming push was exhausting this year. Like, I pushed myself really hard this year. And, like, it paid off to an extent. Like, it would just be untrue if I said that, like, it was definitely worth it. Like, I went from 16,000 subscribers, I'm at 23,000 now. I had the most concurrent live stream viewers in my life. Good or bad. I had the most YouTube live stream audience I've ever had, and it was a hell of a rush. But that's died down now, and I need to... And I don't think that's going to happen again, so... Or else it wouldn't have taken 7 years and a new format on the site to make it happen. So, like, I need to reevaluate things a little bit. Going on, Puro? Yeah, when you do come back, yeah, arrested. Yeah, the streams will be more fun. Yeah, exactly. It'll be more fun for everyone, myself excluded. Yeah, and, like, I know I've been complaining about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth so much. I don't enjoy complaining about it. I just can't help myself. But, like, that's part of it. Because, like, I'd been looking forward to Rebirth when it happened, you know, back when it happened. Because, like, okay, we got the whole Lard meme.
Final Fantasy VII is one of my favorite games ever. And Remake, I had quite a bit of fun with it. Rebirth, pound for pound, I have more fun at my day job than I had playing Rebirth. Nothing recently, Simon Diamond. Hey, the Hammy Sammy man. Ham Sammy man. Yeah, around 6 years ago, I went through a big thing. Around June. Yeah, June, July. Yeah, it's oddly been rough ever since. Yeah, the body remembers. It could be that sort of thing. You just kind of have your circadian rhythm of, in a sense. But yeah, and then, Rebirth happened, and I did not enjoy my time with it. Like, I don't want to say it was like 100%. Like, there were glimmers of gold in the turd that was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for me. Like, it wasn't all bad, but like, now I'm just like, I'm not even looking forward to part 3. I'm more dreading it than anything. And also the fact that like so many people just can't. How do I even say this? I don't have a problem with people liking Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But like, I don't get why it was such a. I'm normally Captain Nostalgia Goggles. I don't understand what people see in that game. I really don't. Like, unless you're a graphics whore, or just that, I just don't understand. The game felt like it was designed like to annoy, like uniquely annoy me. How about we remove Rocket Town from part 2? So you can't even have closure for Palmer not saying lard in Rocket Town. What towns weren't in Rebirth? Rocket Town. Bone Village. Disc 1. Rocket Town, Bone Village. What other towns are in the game? Medial? Fucking pricks. Hey, Cody. I had a real struggle. Yeah. I had a struggle with Rebirth. If you want to know my opinion on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth to a more... I can't do it justice here. I did a 15-minute video on it. So if you want to know what I disliked about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I talk about it there. But yeah, this may sound weird coming from me, yeah, but you're also forced, you had to up your mod count. Kind of a... Yeah, and like, I'm not blaming any of the mods for this. But like, the timing was a little, like... I was having a bunch of insufferable pricks in the chat, so I needed to add like 12 mods. Like a month later, my viewer count dropped back down to like... You know, my viewer count dropped by like a factor of 10. So it's like, oh, well, now I don't need mods. But, like, I'm not gonna unmod anybody. Because, like, it's not your fault. Took out important locations to expand. Yeah, a location that's supposed to be a big nothing in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, look at the comments. You can see what he's talking about with the fans. Yeah, there's a guy that says something effective, go play the game, old man. Yeah, exactly. Well, there was someone... I'm trying to remember the comment. It doesn't really matter, but they said something to the effect of, like... Yeah, like, why don't you go play, like, you know, NES or something? It's like... Or how'd they put it? Basically saying that I was, like, too stupid to play new games. It's like... Then I'm like, I talked at the beginning of the video about how I did a Toad Ring challenge in Final Fantasy VII Remake, but if you took your ADHD medication, you would have noticed. I think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is actually just an ADHD test. So I guess I don't have ADHD. I don't mean that as, like, an insult. But it probably sounded like it, and I didn't mean it that way, but, like... But it's annoying when I'm getting, like, attacked by someone who just is upset that I don't like the game but can't articulate why. Like, I don't have to like your game. By and large, I enjoyed Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15 was a death by a thousand cuts game to me a bit. It annoyed me a lot, about little things, but when I was done with it, I was thinking about going back and playing it again. Like, I have fond memories of it. I can't say the same about Rebirth. I mean, like, I hope you all like it. It's just, I guess I'm more pissed off that, like, for a few reasons, but, like, I don't have to like anything. So, like, get off my ass. Like, I know I made a video, like, trashing, like, your favorite fucking game or whatever, but, like, I'm allowed to not like it. Especially if I give you reasons. And, like, I pushed through so much of that, like, when I should have been focusing on vertical live streaming, I was playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, because I wanted to get to the Rocket Town, and I was also very insistent about no one spoiling the fucking game for me. How was I supposed to know that they were going to take Rocket Town out? How was I supposed to know that? But if someone told me that in the chat, I would have been really mad. Because I wanted to see for myself. Yeah, when I was playing more so Omori. Like, Undertale was bad, but Omori was like, oh my fuck. I wish I never played that fucking game. No doctor or psychiatrist, but was late diagnosed. Oh, with ADHD. Oh, the intensive kind. Oh, the inattentive kind. I see a lot of myself in you. I'm grateful for your example of avoiding masking. Yeah, you definitely don't avoid it. Like, you just gotta, just be your best self, and if people don't accept it, then too bad. Hey, RCD, yeah, if I can be honest and a little selfish here, I'd hate to see you stop streaming. No, if now's a great time to just kind of, get all that out there. I appreciate you just being, straight with me about that. Yeah, staple part of my weeknights. Yeah, totally wouldn't mind if you did more chat streams like these. That was something I was thinking about a bit earlier, too. Like, I could do more, like, shorter just chatting streams. Like, I don't need to sit here and chat for 8 hours at a time. Like, maybe I would get something out of, like, if I were to try to prepare, like, a show of some sort. Like, try to find a few articles about anything that I find interesting and just do, like, almost like a news show. I don't know. Or, like, do a little more cooking or, like, wandering around the, the countryside or whatever. Yeah, like you said, you gotta have a right to not like a certain game. It's just, yeah, I like the games I like. Yeah, other people don't like. Yeah, everyone's got the right, yeah, to like what they're liking. Yeah, because, like, the example I keep going back to is, Chrono Trigger. I personally don't understand how you can't like Chrono Trigger, but people don't. And it's like, oh, well, alright. You're allowed to not like it. I actually have a bit of an issue with that, with the Chrono Trigger community, because a lot of them are like, what do you... It's like, so Chrono Trigger is my second favorite game, and then, like, someone won't talk to you for, like, 3 weeks because you said that. I'm mad at you, you didn't say it was the best game. It's like, fuck off. For Christ's sakes. You ever consider doing shorter streams? No. What's your average stream length? Usually 4 hours or more. To be quite honest, like, I don't mind, Tag Team Livestream, for example. I don't mind doing that for an hour. The thought of streaming every time I stream for an hour is not enjoyable to me. Like, I've always just kind of been built for marathon gaming. I've never really been I'm gonna sit down and play a game for an hour type of guy. I mean, to each their own. But, like, I'm not overly interested in just splitting my... Because the thought of me the thought of me playing a 50-hour game, like, an hour at a time, like, gives me anxiety. It's like, I could play this game in a week and move on to something else. Because, like, I find if I take too long on a game, like, there's tangible burnout in the chat.
But maybe I need to be a little more all over the place and just like stream a couple games. Like I have done that, where like I would stream one game one day, a different game a different day. Yeah, I really like Chrono Cross. Yeah, many people seem to not share that opinion. Yeah, I like Chrono Cross. I've always liked it. It's not, I like Chrono Trigger more by a mile, but like I still like Chrono Cross a lot. I've beaten the game like 5-6 times. Like I don't usually beat RPGs that much. Like usually it'll be like 2 maybe 3 times, and then like that's like including streaming, like playing it once or twice maybe on my own as a kid and then stream it once. Chrono Cross I beat 3 maybe 4 times on my own, not counting New Game Plus. And I've done 2 streams of it. No, I like Chrono Cross. I'm missing so many comments, so forgive me. Yeah, if I ruled the world, you would not be allowed to dislike Chrono Trigger. Perhaps you could have an hour-long just chatting while editing videos once a week. I don't have the... I like where your head's at with that. I don't have the attention span for that. Like, hey, how you doing, Ninja Temper? I would... Like, when I'm editing, when I'm making videos and editing videos, I need to just focus on that. Not to mention that my broadcast, or my editing software has a tendency to crash. Anyway, I think if I were to stream again... I tried to do that once, actually, with when I was doing that Chrono Trigger video. I can't remember if that was before your time, Zan, or not. You might have just started... Like, the first time I did a Chrono Trigger stream. Not the first time, I'm sorry. There's one I did in, like, 2022. When, I was playing the PC version, and I made a video, and, like... I submitted a bug report to Square. And they emailed me back, and they're like, could you record 2 more of these videos showing off these bugs? And I was like, yeah, gladly. So, like, I was kind of showing that off, like, on a stream one time. And the stream crashed. I don't know why it crashes, but it does. But yeah, I just don't think it would work. Yeah, maybe you should touch grass. You know, go on the green. Yeah, Marathon Gamer too. Yeah, I mean, turn off the stream. Yeah, after 3 hours. Yeah, do you feel like you'd have less tantrums on the stream if you limited 3 hours? Yeah, you can still game off stream. Yeah, no, I get you. But, no, I just, like... I feel like with streaming, for me, it's either... I'm either all in with it, or... Unless I'm torturing myself with super long streams, I don't really want to do it. I feel like if I'm going to just put an hour into... Like, for me. This is for me. I'm not speaking for anyone else. If I were to just put an hour in a day for... Even 3 hours for streams a day, I feel like I'm not taking it seriously. And I should probably focus on something different. But, I mean, I probably would... Well, I don't know. I would probably... I mean, I would say I'd throw fewer tantrums, but, like... I did an hour-long stream a couple weeks ago, and that didn't happen, so... I think it's more I need to get some other shit in my life just in order, but, like, I don't know how that's ever gonna happen. It will literally be divine intervention, if that happens. About ROM hacks. No, ROM hacks are... I've done ROM hack. ROM hacks usually do fairly well. I'm thinking about I want to stream more, like, Japanese exclusive games at the moment. That's more interesting to me right now. Yeah, I really enjoyed that Linda game. Yeah, Millennium Tower, yeah, Y-Lad. Right. Hey, go Leafs go, what's happening? A demon god? What's happening? Penny, you should think about how many hours a day. Yeah, you can realistically, dedicate to streaming. The other part with my obsessive stream length is, like, I'm pretty sure YouTube is, like, the YouTube algorithm to some degree is completely stupid. where, like, if I were to stream for an hour, after having streamed for 8 hours for so long, it'll be like, okay, you streamed this 8-hour stream, it got 2,000 views. Oh, you did this 1-hour stream that got 400 views? Well, everyone thinks your channel fucking sucks now. So, like, that's usually why I end up trying to stream longer. Especially if I start noticing I'm getting more viewership, because, like, okay, if I can get more viewership and make the streams longer, then stupid-ass YouTube will look at that and be like, oh my god, he's got double the views, let's show him to people. It's like, that's the trap I'm in right now. So if I'm streaming, the longer the stream, the more views, the more watch time, the more people actually discover the streams. If I dial the stream time back, I mean, I'm doing that by not streaming, but, like, if I dial the streams back, like, I just get less viewership. Like there was periods where I was doing streams for 4 hours a day. I wasn't growing. So that's kind of the problem I'm in. That's kind of my problem with life in general. Like, I have to throw every waking hour of every moment of my life into something. And if I take, like, any break, then it's just like, oh, well, I forget about you instantly. I don't know why I'm like this, but... Oh my goodness, you were streaming every day for 6 months. Oh, you went down to 6 days a week? What? You stopped streaming. It was nice to see you streaming again. That's low-key one of the most infuriating things about streaming, when someone pops in and is like, oh, I haven't seen you streaming lately. It's like, I have not stopped for 8 fucking months. It's not even the viewer's fault, but if YouTube's not telling them that I'm live, it's like, for fuck's sakes. What more can I do than be streaming all the time? You're the algorithm challenge, but if you're taking a break this month, yeah. Which is the algorithm favor? Look like you drive a chop, Reminds me of children. Never forget about us, would you? No, like, I still want to stream, it's just, like... It's frustrating when I'm streaming all the time, and then YouTube is, like someone that appeared to be... I don't know, maybe they're humoring me. But, like, when I haven't taken a break from streaming, and someone's like, hey, good to see you're back at it. It's like, motherfucker, I didn't go anywhere. Like, what am I supposed to do? You notice this is super long streams. Yeah, it got you irritable. Yeah, nutritionist subscribes the idea of not engaging with technology. Yeah, for an hour before bed to help you sleep. No, that's a good idea. And, like, I usually try to get away from the TV. I just got a sleep mask again recently to try to cut out, you know, light when I'm sleeping, at least. So yeah, if you can't tell, I'm kind of frustrated about the whole YouTube experience. Because, like, what conclusion am I supposed to draw? I'm not good at live streaming. Why would I draw that conclusion? Because people stop coming. And YouTube doesn't show the streams of people. So, like, what conclusion am I supposed to draw from that? Is that true? I have to assume it is. So, like, if I'm bad at it, then I should focus on something else. At least for a bit. Like, I should be growing, not shrinking. Like, 4 months ago, I had a stream with 36,000 viewers in it. Now I'm lucky to get 2,000. Where'd they all go? What's going on, Uden? Hope you're doing well. See you on all the time. Tend to lurk. Yeah, no, I don't mind. Like, that's like, that's the other thing. Thank you. Like, thanks for checking in still. I get people lurk too. Like, just because someone's not saying hi doesn't mean they're not watching or whatever. Like, that's however you want to engage with the content. Like, I lurk on a lot of channels. Never leave a comment, just watch. It's fine. But no, hope you're well, Uden. What's up, Dungeon Master? Cut back an hour if you average 6. Yeah, I don't know. I think right now I just need to... Since I'm still super passionate about that Linda Cubed game, I need to just do walkthroughs for it. I think my enthusiasm plus
the fact there isn't a lot of walkthroughs for it yet, like, maybe I'll have a chance with it over time, but we'll see. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, so, like, again, like, I feel like I'm getting kind of, like, heated, but it just... You know, no hard feelings, anyone in the chat. I'm just, you know, just sorting through stuff, you know? Hey, Tim B, thank you. Great RPG content and guides. Sincerity to your videos. You have no idea what would help you thrive. Yeah, but you do good work. Thank you, thank you. I think part of it is, like if I were to be more of a Twitter presence, like, I need to be a presence somewhere in, like, other social media, but, like, Twitter's a fucking cesspool. I don't want to be there. Like, if I'm not sharing the videos on other social media, then, like, I just have to rely on YouTube doing it. Yeah, down for the walkthrough, yeah, because I want to try it, yeah, but having a walkthrough to watch, yeah, it would really help. Yeah, because, like, I found even, like, the resources I have, some of them are, like, a little... You know, it's just vague, because you don't have, like, the visual quite the same way. You just got to try to describe it the best you can, but if it's, like, you know, show and tell, a little easier to focus on. Rotomizer, what's happening? Yeah, gonna be doing the Suikoden remasters when they come out, for sure. You can count on that. Like... How's it going, Valerie? DK Banana, how you doing? Yeah, I really want to tune in the BOF live streams. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, can't stay up that late anymore. But no, I'm thinking about just doing some walkthrough style videos for a bit. I'm getting burnt out with the streaming somewhat. But yeah, thanks, anything. I think the Linda Cube is a good... Since it's something I'm, like, currently passionate about, so I should use that. And if it gives me a chance to just kind of decompress. A little bit. Just get a different focus on. Oh, what was I saying? But yeah, I don't know, like, I'll probably stream them when they come out. I wonder if I'll just do, like, I might just do, like, a walkthrough instead. Just start with a walkthrough. That might be what I do, actually. Do a walkthrough for the Suikoden remasters, then stream it. Because the other thing, too, I find when I'm streaming a new game, and I get this 100%. When I'm streaming a new game, people don't want to watch the stream because, like, they want to play the game themselves, which I understand. But I also have to acknowledge that I'm going to have less views on a new game for that reason. Maybe not the first episode, because, like, you're probably not going to spoil too much, but anything beyond that, you're dancing with the devil a little bit. Nah, I'm just kind of burnt out, Dungeon Master, and I'm trying to shift gears a bit. I don't mean for this to be like a pity party. I mean, I'm sure that's how it's coming across. It's not my intention. It's just trying to explain how I'm feeling. Try to rationalize my thought processes. But I think it'll be for the best if I do those things that I said. If nothing else, just for a change of pace. Because, like, I stream a lot. Yeah, so you can do all-time favorite, hell yeah. It's a great one. I love that game to death. Yeah, social media, X, Twitter, yeah, can be a cesspool. Yeah, maybe one or two of your mods can do social media outreach. I mean, if they were going to, they would have by now. I don't know. Like, I don't mean to be a dick, but, like, seriously. I got one more comment I hope you read. Oh, Harv, you are entertaining, welcoming, and engaging. Thanks, Enigma. Don't let the self-doubt get the best of you. You're an awesome content creator. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. No, it is important, too, to, like, just kind of lay it all out there sometimes, and people can just be like, you're being too hard on yourself. You really are. Because, like, I know that I am, but... Yeah, work on some Harv merch in here. I mean, I would work on more merch, but people don't buy the merch I have. It's a waste of time. It really is. How many of you in the chat know I have a merch shell?
It's not worth my effort. Like, it's nice to have, like, it's cool, like, I love to see people buy it, but they just don't. Like, I thought I had some pretty cool designs for stuff, nobody cares, so, like, I don't know, I'm not gonna keep fighting that battle. Yeah, I just merch isn't my strong point. I thought I had a hit, but I didn't, so, like, I don't know anything about it, so I kind of threw in the towel on merch. Yeah, now I do, I didn't. No, like, don't apologize, like, I'm supposed to have a merch shelf under my channel. Like, that's a thing YouTube's supposed to be doing. YouTube merch shelf is supposed to be under my channel, and it's just not there. So there. Are you challenging me? And again, like, I know I'm being like a pissy pants about it, but like I know no one owes me shit. But like I'm also just saying, like, quite candidly, this is just the truth. Or as I see it, if I'm wrong, then I don't know. I don't like being a used car salesman with my streams. Like, I don't want to sit here and be like, buy my merch, like my stream, subscribe, share the video, send your firstborn child to me so I can sell them to the black market. Like, I don't want to do that. I've lately been saying, like, hey, like, subscribe, and share at, like, the end of streams. I'm starting to wrap my head around that. I don't want to be sitting here shaking a cup full of quarters, about, every half an hour. Like, people got their own shit to deal with. They want to come to my stream and try to wind down. I'm pretty sure. Anyways. What's going on, Ultimate Boss? I played a little bit of Roblox, Dragon. Yeah, go for it, Zen. Like, I would just do more... Like, if I thought... well... That's the other thing, like... I'm fine with, like, I have my Lard t-shirts and hoodies and stuff. Like, if the design doesn't land, then, it doesn't land. I thought I had a pretty cool Mimic treasure chest design. Let me see if I can pull it up right now. I think it is pretty cool. I don't think I sold one. I don't believe so. 1 second. I should be able to find it somewhere. Oh, I know how... No, don't do that. I don't think that'll work. Image file. I can find out where I put it. I think... Is it down here? It is down here. This thing. Like, I think this design is rad as fuck. I have stickers, I have t-shirts. I don't know. Just Mimic treasure chest eating me. I'm scared of these things. And I think that, like, I think this design's, like, super creepy. 10 divided by 6 did this for me. I told him what I wanted, and he put this together, and I think it's awesome. He's an amazing artist. He's also Spookle on Twitch. He was doing... I don't know if he still is. I haven't checked lately. But he was doing art, like, on Twitch for a while. But no, he's a super talented artist. But no, he did that for me. And I'm like, alright, I'll put that on my merch shelf. And then, like, it didn't sell any. So I'm like, well, I give up. I don't know anything about anything. I give up. Does anyone have to buy them? No, of course not. But, like, I can't do any better than that. That's the best I got. If that's not good enough, then it's never gonna happen. And that's fine. Hey, Lord Dragon King, thank you. Yeah, still got the mug. I mean, that is something I do need to get a second printing of mugs going. I don't have those in my store right now. That's 100% on me. But yeah, appreciate it, Lord Dragon King. Hey, Rotomizer, thanks for becoming a lard lover, dude. Thank you so much. Means a lot. You enjoy that lard there. You enjoy them emoji. Yeah, I feel like leaning to the chill with Harb vibe. Yeah, like I guess that's kind of... I was having a hard time articulating it, but I think that was part of the... Like, why I don't like to get ragey on my streams, because, like... The chill factor is what I think is what is appealing. Now, everyone gamer rages, like, that's relatable. But there's a line. There's a line to it. Should lean in it. Yeah, I know it's late and you're here to chill, yeah. Forget to like, subscribe, share. But yeah, I gotta... That's just what I want. Like, I know, like, I would rather just be like, yeah, right on. You know, how I am most of the time. Hey, did I miss something, Bonehead? With the ellipses, I'm sorry. Oh, I can at least do this. Oh, ellipses. I feel like I'm missing a ton of comments, I'm sorry. Just tried to buy a shirt and they... For Christ's sakes. You tried to buy a shirt and they won't let you send it in my P.O. box. I'll see if there's anything I can do about that. I don't know if there is, but I might be able to figure something out. That's really annoying that it won't send it to a P.O. box. I need to check that. Maybe my merch place doesn't use USPS. Because the way I understand it, if it's like the country of origin's postal administration, they're supposed to deliver to P.O. boxes. But like, I think UPS will just be like, yeah, fuck you. Or like a courier service. Yeah, we'll figure something. I've tried Twitch, Uden. It doesn't click for me. I can't honestly say that I've thrown my entire self into Twitch like YouTube, but the limited time I've spent on Twitch or Kick or DLive, it's never really... Nothing really came of it. Like, I would get a few people who, like, frequent my YouTube streams come in and pop in, which I appreciate. But, like, the whole point of being on another website is to get, like, their traffic, right? So, like, if I'm getting just my viewers on other websites, it's like, well, I should just stay on the website that I found them on to begin with. I mean, I don't know, never say never, I guess. It wants an actual street address, not a P.O. box. Well, it's a third-party site, like Teespring, I guess it's just Spring now, is, like, affiliated with YouTube, but I don't think it's a YouTube thing. Yeah, I hope it does. Yeah, measure twice. Yeah, I got my Hardware Harv shirt, too. I've been here... Oh, my Suikoden 2 playthrough, hell yeah. Least I can do when you provide me hours and hours of quality entertainment. Hey, thanks. Appreciate it back. Glad you enjoy that stuff. Like, that's why I keep doing YouTube and stuff, because, like, I just like knowing that there are people out there that do appreciate these old games as much as I do. You know, it helps keep me going. Is it UPS? Really? USPS? When I tried to recently send... Yeah, they wanted a ridiculous amount for me to import some jelly beans and... Really? That's crazy. USPS. I wonder why. I'm wondering if the Jelly Bellies, for some reason, because it's like a food item. I don't know. That's really weird. I don't see why that... Like, I don't... I'm sorry to hear that, Bonehead. That's a pain in the ass. It's like, I just want to mail this shit. I just want to mail this shit. And then they're like, no. 140 bucks. Or like what, like some astronomical amount. Shipping's like crazy sometimes. Like, you'll spend more in the shipping than like the item is. Like, I get this stuff doesn't get there itself. Yeah, tell them they need, the bonehead, damn it. But yeah, that is like a thing that frustrates me, because like, that was like one of the things that I was excited about when I hit 10,000 subscribers. It's like, oh, I finally get a merch shelf under my channel, then I can sell some merch, and then YouTube's like, you know what? We're not going to show your merch shelf under your channel at all. Oh, thanks a lot. Thanks so much. Let me check some. this stream in particular, I did, like, normally I modify an old stream, like I use an old stream template. This time I actually did, like, new stream. So, like, maybe that's just not on or something stupid like that. So I'm just gonna check that before I complain too much more. Nope, nothing back here. What if I, wait a second. Shopping, help viewers, tag products, what? I don't know, it's supposed to just be there. What if I do that? Sticker. Where are my stickers at? I don't know what I did. There's just, like, I'm looking in the back, I'm in my back end here, and it's showing me, like, copy of a some of this merch. Sticker. Oh, come on. Oh, no results found. Okay, great. Never mind. Excuse me. What's going on, Neo? Anyway, it's supposed to just be there. I shouldn't have to do anything. It was over 100. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just sorry. Yeah. If nothing else, I can do you a 10, but yeah, no worries, my man. It's just one of those things. Yeah, and, like, I think there was, like, a little bit of, I don't know what's going on with... Because, like, I got some packages from the States. So, like, it works, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess it just depends on what who you're talking to at the post office. If they know what they're doing or not. Most of them don't. Don't ask me how I know, though. Yeah, thank you, Ninja. What's going on, Jacob? The man cave. Room tour? No, my place is a fucking pigsty right now. I'm not gonna do a room tour. I should clean it up and maybe I could do that or something. Hey, what's going on, Douglas? No, I've just been saying that, like, I need to take a bit of a break from streaming. I want to do some walkthrough style videos for a bit. Like, I want to do a walkthrough style video for that Linda game. We got some more Mother 2 Deluxe stuff coming up that I want to draw my attention to. And hey, thanks, Bonehead. I appreciate it. Appreciate the sentiment. Thanks for being a good sport, my man. Love you. Appreciate it. Love you right back, my man. Thank you kindly. Xana, I'll see you around. I'm gonna check out your merchandise and hope whatever you decide to do, that you enjoyed. Hey, appreciate it, Xana. Thank you so much for the support. All the support from us to take care of yourself. Hell yeah. I'll catch you later, Xana. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Neon, I did a Dark Souls stream. I did Demon Souls, and I did Bloodborne. I hated Demon Souls. If you want to see Megaharv at his worst, watch my Demon Souls playthrough. Not even Rebirth. Watch my Demon Souls playthrough. That's me at my worst. What else was I saying? But yeah, I saw those. Much. How about you? I'm doing okay. But yeah, I was saying that, like, right now I'm planning on doing... I'm still gonna do a Shenmue 4 stream on the 4th. I'm gonna do an Undertale 10th anniversary stream on the 15th. There's an indie game called Starstruck, September 16th, that I want to play. Aside from that, I want to focus up on just trying to do some walkthrough stuff for a bit. I'm getting kind of burned out over here. I need a break of some sort. But, like, I don't know. It depends on how much work I get going on this. Because, like, I say that... This is the caveat, because, like... I was saying I don't really like streaming for 1, 2, 3 hours or whatever. I don't really feel the same way about it if I'm not playing a game. Like, if I'm doing a chatting stream like this, I could do that for 2 to 3 hours, and I'm like, that's plenty, I'll see you later. If I'm streaming a game, I have a hard time, like, wrapping that up. Yeah, I hated Demon Souls. Did I ever? Like Bloodborne, though, and Dark Souls. Yeah, cue sad Berserk music over Demon Souls. If I heard the music, I'd probably agree. Hey, hell yeah. Yeah, so many games from your childhood. Legend of Dragoon, yeah, Suikoden and FF7, name of 3. You're not going anywhere. Hell yeah, thank you so much, Roto. That's like a certain amount of, like, security that... That's just something I just like to know. I always worry that, like, I'm gonna take a break and then someone's gonna... just... Not even that they're not going to, hey, thanks, Anthony. Thank you for the countless hours of entertainment. Hey, my pleasure, my dude. Thanks for the good company all these years. What's going on, Microwave? What was I saying? Yeah, just, like... I just always worry that... Like, I'll take a break and then... Not even so much that people won't come back, it's just that, like, I'll take a break and then YouTube won't bother to tell someone I came back. And then, like, 9 months later, someone's like, whatever happened to that Mega Harv guy? And it's like, oh, you had been streaming that entire time? But I mean, if I'm getting burned out, that's not really good for the streams either. Like, it doesn't make for an ideal streaming scenario. But yeah, appreciate it, Anthony. Thank you kindly. Horror Tale? Yeah, if it's finished. I wouldn't be opposed to doing different, Undertale fan game stuff. Some of those Undertale fan games would be way more conducive for, like, a Let's Play style. Some of them just aren't really long enough for a stream. I have half a mind to do, like, a Deltarune Let's Play as well. But, I mean, we'll see. Oh, Penguin Zero. Yeah, retired. Oh, yeah. Retired from streaming for a while. He was at it for a long time. I mean, even the most, like, stubborn of YouTubers need a break eventually. Like, we all hit that point where it's like, something happens and you just need to step away for a bit. Buddy Phil went as far in the army as one can. Told me, don't borrow worry. Yeah, it'll let you know. I mean, that's good advice. Yeah. Don't borrow worry. It'll let you know when it's time for your attention. Yeah, why not do more than one short fan games per stream? I could. I definitely could. I just usually prefer to keep... Like, I don't know if itemize is the right word, but, like, I usually like to keep my streams separated in such a way just for, like, the search aspect of it. But, I mean, no one watches the... I don't literally mean no one when I say no one. I don't literally mean no one. But, like, 99% of my viewers just don't go back to, like, watch the live streams. Like, after they're... Especially after, like, a day. Love you if you do. Well, like, that's just... I can see the numbers in the background. So, like, maybe I just should. My point is, Enigma is, like, maybe I should. Just do, like, the odd compilation thing and just have a ball with them. Hey, I'm glad I'm able to be a little glimmer in your life, Neil. Somewhat. Well, I mean, it's also a little disingenuous for me to be complaining about the YouTube algorithm with 22,000 subscribers. Like, I get that. Hey, Rotomizer, thanks for the 5 Mega memberships, man. Thank you so much. Hell yeah. All kinds of lard. Manly badass gamer? No. Is that a YouTuber? You could play some games and record them and upload. Yeah, my boss was in the Navy and he says, life's a, life's a bitch and then you die. Shocks me. I was waiting for, like, a... You know, like a wholesome, you know, takeaway. Life's a bitch and then you die. Tons of time. I was only getting recommended Indian streams. Weird. And just today decided... That's so funny, because, like... The vast majority of the time I'm doing gaming streams, but this time YouTube's like, you know, instead of Indian streams, watch this Mega Harv stream. Watch this Mega Harv gaming stream that doesn't have a game designation. That's chatting stream. But thank you for being here. I'm glad you're enjoying hanging out.
Gotta go to bed, but wish you the best. Hey, thank you so much, Rotomizer. I'll keep doing it the best I can. Appreciate the support. I'll see you around. What's going on, Darren H? Also a glimmer in mind. Hey, thanks. Have a oh, Jesus, dude. Serious disease, chronic pain, watch you regularly when I don't feel well to get through it. Hey, thank you. I'm glad that I can help out in some way. I'm sorry to hear that you have to go through that. At least I'm able to help out in some way. Guilty, actually. Yeah, if I miss a live stream, I miss it. Yeah, no, I get it. Like, I don't even fault anyone for it. Yeah, I don't like watching post-upload, because I know I can't interact with the host in the live stream. I get it, for sure. That and some, like, especially with the shorts live streams, it's one of those things I accept when it's live. But, like, I know if you're watching a live stream, it's just, like, if you're watching a live stream archive, especially, like, the vertical ones, it's like, you're just listening to me say the name of the game every 40 seconds. Which, like, if you're live is one thing, because you're interacting with the chat and you, like, can ask me a question that's not that. But if you're watching it after the fact, it's like, okay. Yeah, this chatting stream exists, yeah, unlike a certain game. That should exist technically. Like, if Capcom were to announce a Breath of Fire 6, I would not be opposed to that at all. Yeah, some of the playthrough streams, yeah, are important. Yeah, Mario RPG Armageddon. Yeah, that was, I mean, that's worth considering, too. Like, that was a really well done ROM hack. I was getting salty with it, but, like, it was hard, and it was supposed to be hard. I think even still, I was too hard on it. Especially because, like, Dark Kefka was in the chat. I guess it's better that at least he was in the chat, so I wasn't, like... But it's like, he didn't have to make it at all, like... It's just, it was good. Like, if you like Mario RPG, like, it's worth checking out Armageddon. It was really hard. I was really set in my ways about my build and stuff. Oh, I didn't hear that. Vancouver's getting Survivor Series this year. Oh, mainly Badass Hero. Okay, does horror games. Yeah, so no matter what, you can take pride in your streams. Yeah, I've helped some of us, yeah, through the tough times. Hey, how you doing, Brazilian Magician? Golden Skull, what's happening? Sid, I hear ya. Tactics Remaster. Yeah, never active much in chats for any streamer, but I'll be sure to be active here from now on. Yeah, by all means, Rotomizer, if you're having fun in the chat, love to have you. Love to have you in the chat. If you want to just lurk, that's cool, too. Right, yeah, because, like, if you miss it, it's like, well, how am I gonna... Even if you're watching at 2 times speed, if you're watching an 8-hour live stream, you still need 4 spare hours in the day. Like, I get it, it's like... Which is probably, like, to my detriment to some extent, because that's why you don't go back and watch it. But that's also part of my thought process of, like, well, if I start doing some walkthroughs, and they're, like, 20, 30 minutes apiece, that's actually possible to, like, keep up with. Yeah, imagine if Linda got a random sequel to... Man, I would lose my mind. Like, if that happened, like... At all. Like, I am not holding out any hope we'll ever get an official release of that game out here. But, I mean, the translation we got, the fan translation's pretty good. I mean, so long as you know your way around, you know, patching ISOs and stuff. Try to play Resident... Oh, you're playing Resident Evil Pass in 2 parts? Oh, first pay-per-view since the 80s. How have I been? I'm hanging in there, Golden Skull, doing my best. Yeah, dang, I love RPG. Yeah, check it out, Darren. It's really tough, but it's got loaded with new content. There's probably more... I don't think it's an exaggeration to say there's probably more new content than the original game had, period. It was a gigantic ROM hack. But yeah, YouTuber Dark Kefka did it. He was in the chat. It was good having him in the chat, because he could be like, hey, this is the deal here. Like, if I was getting frustrated about something, he'd be like, this is why I did it. It's like, okay. Yeah, normal human brain. Yeah, don't watch stuff at 2 times speed. Yeah, I had a feeling you were special. Yeah, I see you. What do I love the most about streaming? It is the live interaction. Because, like...
Well, like, what did it for me initially was, like, I was doing Let's Plays. But then I'm like, well, I'll just start doing streaming, because, like, I did Let's Plays for... when I first started getting serious about things in 2017. Hey, Kevin. How you doing? Make sure Suikoden 2 advice. I heard about an hour component to it. Oh, wait, what? An hour component to it? Got any advice? I'm not sure what you're referring to at the moment. I'm not sure what I said. But, like, I'm thinking about doing, like, some walkthroughs and stuff. In, like, maybe 20, 30-minute segments. Oh, you finished it. Alright, Brazilian Magician. I'll check it out when I get a minute. I'm trying my best here. I'm trying to stream a consciousness and, like, follow the chat. What was I just saying? Oh, most about streaming. Back when I started Let's Playing, like, I hit a certain point with it where it was more out of sheer laziness. Because the thing about a Let's Play is, you know, you record the footage, then you might need to edit some amount. You should probably trim it down somewhere. Then you gotta render it, then you gotta wait for that to render on your video software, then you gotta upload it to YouTube, then you gotta make sure that it actually uploaded properly to YouTube. So it's like a time-consuming process. So eventually I'm like, well, I could spend an hour... or, I could spend 4 hours doing, like, a 20-minute Let's Play, or I could spend 4 hours streaming for 4 hours. Which was appealing to me for the longest time, because, like, when I... But then once I got to the point where I was doing Let's Plays in one take, I'm like, well, I should just stream them. But what was great about that was, like, I was still doing a Let's Play, but, like, the chat would be there, so, like, to interact with, so I would have more, you know, I'd have more to talk about. So now the real-time interaction is good. Like, sometimes you get shitty people in the chat, and that's just gonna happen. But, like, 99% of you, it's, like, great conversation, great company. But, I mean, that's like any... It's like anything, you gotta take the chunky with the smooth. Is that one of your old shorts about Suikoden 2? Oh, right on. About Suikoden 2 Easter eggs, and I realized you were the guy. Oh, yeah, Karma kept saying, check out his channel. No, stuff like that can be funny sometimes. Like, you'll, like, see a... You know, you'll see someone not really think about it, then you'll hear about them and be like, I don't know who that is. Then you'll find out about them later. It's like, oh, I knew exactly who that was. Small world. Yeah, like, I've been doing video stuff with Karma Jolts since 2017 as well. Hey, Carlos. Thank you for another $2 super chat, man. Priorities are what really matter. Appreciate the sentiment, Carlos. Thank you very much. Yeah, and then you upload it. But because you either get a copyright claim, yeah, or you get restricted into territory because of a 2-second music clip, you gotta re-edit process, re-upload. Fortunately for me, with, like, the Let's Play stuff, I haven't encountered that a lot. But yeah, I can only imagine how much more time-consuming that is. You upload a video, they're like, oh, you use this 2-second clip? Oh, we heard, E flat. Oh, copyright strike. Or claim. Mickey Moto, beat the meat, bro. You think I'm not right now? There's a reason why I'm not showing my lower extremities. Yeah, no, my pleasure, Any Enigma. Gotta drop. You're doing the right thing talking about this and sharing it with your fans. Hey, thank you, Any Enigma. Have a great night. My pleasure. Thank you for your input tonight, Any Enigma. I appreciate it. I'll see you around. Yeah, Carlos solos with the dono. But yeah, I didn't... That's the thing, too. Like, I stream so much that I don't want to just, like, completely abruptly stop. Because, like, I know that... Well, it's like, I just kind of become, like... This feels a little obnoxious to say out loud, but is actually kind of true. Like, some of you, it's like I'm kind of like a permanent fixture in, like, your routine. So, like... If I'm gonna I don't want to just stop streaming out of nowhere and leave you in the dark, because it's like, well, where do you go? I want to at least be like, hey, this is what's going on. This is how I'm feeling. This is what I'm gonna try and do. At least try to keep you guys informed. And then at least if I keep informed, you can decide if you want to let a membership expire, or like go find something else to do for a few months, or like whatever you want to do. Like just have no surprises, just be all out there. That's how I'm feeling. Yeah, I heard an E flat. That must be Darude by Sandstorm. Yeah, in fact, Harv ends where the camera is. Yeah, no lags at all. That's right, that's my biggest secret. I'm just the torso. I don't take that as an insult, DK Banana. I actually find that's a compliment. Is it bad to say this, but a 30 minutes Let's Play by Harv might just be my new fall asleep while listening to it series. Yeah, Harv has a relaxing voice. No, I appreciate that. Like, I think that's a compliment. Like, I like having YouTube videos that I can just fall asleep to as well, so, like, it doesn't mean I, like, dislike the creator. It just means, like, I find this video comforting, so I'm gonna just kind of listen to it while I drift off. Hey, P.S. Yeah, YouTube's like pushing this stream for a little bit for some reason. I don't know why. Like, this is one of the... Right now, the stream is doing better than most of my streams have done. Maybe that's maybe I'm kind of missing the point of what I should be using streams for. Like, I should maybe just do like a just chatting for 2-3 hours. Maybe we get more out of that than if I do a 8-hour like walkthrough. I'm a huge part of my life. Yeah, hell yeah, Ninja. Appreciate it. The only way I'll let my membership expire. If you retire, I run into some financial difficulty. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. No, thank you, though. I do appreciate all the support. Thanks for listening, understanding where I'm coming from. Yeah, Father's 2017 days. Oh, I hear you, Lord Dragon King. It's funny how, like, things change and evolve over time. Yeah, come a long ways. Yeah, since the days you have less of 1,000 subs. Yeah, proud of you, man. Thank you. No, like, I never thought... That's, like, It's hard for me to... Oh, shut up, you idiot. Stupid idiot. Get out of here. I almost added you as a moderator. That would have been funny, actually. But fuck you. Shithead. What was I saying? Oh, so that's okay. Still any tips, and you're going to play... Oh, get the perfect ending. Oh, and Suikoden 2. Any tips, and you're going to try to play through the remaster if Konami actually releases it. Yes, they did just announce the remaster is coming out March 6th, 2025. Perfect ending. I'm going to try to say this as much as I can without spoiling the game. Like, for anyone that may not have played it yet. Make sure all of your party members have the best equipment possible. You need to make sure you get all 108. Like, that's the first step. You have to get all the characters 108. After you do that, make sure that... I'm trusting you know what I mean when I say this. Make sure your party is as armored up as possible, because if they're not, that can be bad. And make sure you respond to messages in the game instantly. Because if you don't, you can miss the good ending. After that, when you beat the game, and you're in like the post-game part, go back to Tenzin Pass when the game starts, and you'll be on the right track. I hope that helped a bit. Oh yeah, like a bounce between playing and chatting on a rotation. I mean, maybe, like... I think what I'll do, like, for at the moment, like, we're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do the 3, game streams I said. I might just try instead to do, like, if I get... Like, say I batch record, like, 3 or 4 episodes of a walkthrough. If I have nothing to do the following night, I could come on for, like, 2-3 hours and do, like, another one of these. Like, if you guys like it. It's just... Because that's, like, the only way I can meet in the middle about... Because, like, I don't like streaming games for just, like, an hour or two.
I don't mind doing a just chatting stream for like an hour or two. For some reason, I can rationalize that better. Probably because I just reach a natural point where I'm like, well, I ran out of things to talk about. Hey, Atari DC, how you doing? Oh, wait, what'd you say? I still love you? Thank you, Bonehead. I heard you, when you say that, I'm imagining Astro Man from Mega Man 8 saying. Okay, okay, I'm glad, Kevin. Yeah, Oxy Montana, no games tonight. Kanori, how you doing? No, I've just been saying that I'm gonna I'm stepping back from streaming a little bit. This week, or I'm sorry, September. I'm gonna stream on the 4th, the 15th, and the 16th. Those are for sure. I want to do some, like, 20 to 30 minute walkthrough Let's Play videos of Linda Cubed for a bit. But I also want to do some for Mother 2 Deluxe when it's ready, the final build, and Suikoden 1 and 2 Remaster. So, like, I just kind of need a break from streaming, but I think if I pivot and do, like, some walkthrough stuff for a bit, it'll give me the break that I need without, like, completely detaching from YouTube. But on the other hand, maybe it would be better if I just did, like, 2-3 hour streams of just chatting, or, you know, I cook something, or I go for a hike or something. Like, just do stuff that's not necessarily strictly a gaming stream. Because, like, I don't mind doing that, because, like, I've always said this, but, like, I consider myself a variety channel at heart. Like, I very much focus on gaming. But if I want to make a cooking video, I will. If I want to do a skit video, I will. So, like, I at least have a... And you guys seem to be on board for it, so... Yeah, long overdue. Yeah, definitely. Long overdue for another cooking poutine stream. Any new games interest you? Yeah, non-remake? Yeah, taking a break. Hopefully you'll be back for the Lunar games. Lunar's probably going to get pushed back to next year at this point. That was another thing I was saying, like, pretty much take anything that I said I was going to do and, like, throw it out the window right now. Like, I get that's doing Lunar dirty, because, like, I like Lunar. It would be nice to revisit Lunar 1 and 2. Like, I think I would enjoy it. But I think right now I need to just kind of shift gears. The reason I say push back is, like, Lunar is a summer game to me. So, like, if I don't stream it, then... Like, if I don't play in the summer, I don't really get the vibe. Hey, Rikasu. That would be cool to have, like, do some wrestling related again. Yeah, no kidding, Lord Dragon King. Severely overdue for the next Picnic Basket episode. No, you're 100% right. There's kind of no reason why I couldn't do another one at this point. Because, like, everyone's back. Like, Dr. Monahan wasn't in the province for a while. He's back now. I'm sure I could talk him into doing Picnic Basket 3. Yeah, Lunar's used to getting done dirty. AEW, WWE stream in the future? How so? Like, you mean like a watch-along or like a game? I was thinking about doing like a WrestleMania watch-along last year, but I got cold feet at the last minute because I was worried that like WWE would be like, you're not allowed to just even comment over the video that where no audio or video is playing. I'm not as familiar with that whole process as I am with the Let's Plays and the streaming and stuff. And my vertical live streams are popping off. I thought it was an unnecessary risk at the time. What's going on, Johnny Garaba? Yeah, walkthroughs, reviews, system reviews. Yeah, stick with older games. Yeah, maybe a few new ones. But yeah, new games... Not really. I'm trying to think of like a new game that's not a remaster that I want to play. There's probably one that I'm overlooking. Like, I mean, was it Stellar Blade? I should maybe try that, because I like Nier Automata so much. It seems to be Nier Automata flavored. That's already out, but like... I've seen people do it, but like, I was just concerned. At least for like a live one. Like, it might be different if I was like, let's watch along, you know, like SummerSlam 92 or something. Like, that might be a little easier, but... I'm working on your Lego set, hell yeah. On JTB. Oh yeah, NJPW TNA, also an option. Yeah, for the wrestling heads in the street. Yeah, yeah, for sure. No, like, also, like, I'm sort of on, like, I haven't been following wrestling lately. Like, normally I would at least watch, like, Jim Cornette clips or whatever. Like, he's usually my main go-to, but, you know, I get a little Kevin Nash here, a little, what else have I been watching? There's a few of them. Why are they not jumping in my mind? I always want to watch Rob Van Dam's videos, but, like, I think YouTube suppresses them. Because, like, I watch them, and then they're just not on my feed anymore. I have to, like, actively search them out. I get, like, some Undertaker clips sometimes. Like... But no, like, I haven't even really been following wrestling too closely lately. I guess I've just been too caught up with other things. Hey, Paxton. Hardware Harv started out as a heel, but turned into a babyface pretty quickly. Because, like, I just did my heel thing, and people are like, this guy's amazing. Yeah! So it's like, well, I guess I'm face, because the audience is cheering for me. That's one thing that I maintain that a lot of wrestlers get wrong. Where it's like, let me also preface that with, I'm sure there's times where upper management is like, no, you have to do this. And the wrestler's like, okay, fuck, fine, you idiot. That knows nothing. But one thing that I think a lot of wrestlers get wrong is that, like, say you're a heel and you start getting cheered, but then you get turned face, and then the wrestler stops acting like they did that made the audience cheer them to begin with. They come out and they're like, yeah, I'm a face, guys. It's like, no, I'm still going to come out and I'm still going to sandpaper your fucking face, because that's what made people cheer me to begin with. But I'm sure there's some wrestlers who get that, but upper management is like, no, 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 you have to kiss the babies and go like, yeah, in the corner now, instead of robbing, you know, pushing old ladies downstairs or whatever they do. Yeah, I heard, isn't that soon? I thought that happened already. When's that happening? Or did that get pushed back because he got injured? Danielson. But no, Hardware Harv ended up being a babyface. Yeah, Corny's definitely a walking omnibus. Yeah, pro wrestling info. He definitely has, like, a, you know, a certain way that he disseminates his information, but, like, so much of what he says, like, I can just hear, like, my wrestling trainer say it. Like, I align more with Brian Last than Jim Cornette, but, like, I agree with, you know, I agree with Cornette about a lot of stuff. Yeah, heel turning babyface. Yeah, should still be, yeah, at least 90% of the same character. I like to point to Stone Cold Steve Austin as, like, the best example of that. Because, like, he was, you know, dastardly heel, but then, like, the fans got behind him. Only things he did different was, like, there was, like, one promo where he's, like, he said something to the effect of, I don't normally, you know, care about you know, the fans' opinion, but, like, if you'd like to see me do whatever it was, give me a hell yeah. And then he started doing, like, the hell yeah thing. But, like, less, you know, normally I wouldn't. But, you know, he just makes a few changes just to, like, get the fans involved a bit more. So, like, you can still, like, lean face, like, a little bit, but, like, you want to retain, you don't want to become a completely different person. Because that's like, well, this isn't who I cheered. MJF and AEW did it well when he took the face turn. I'm your scumbag. Very anti-hero. I've completely, like, I haven't been following AEW very much. Like, I haven't seen a lot of, like, promos and whatnot. I was, like, I was somewhat invested when Punk was there. But, I mean, I haven't been watching, like, any wrestling or even really following the clips lately. Oh, okay, it's pushed back until he loses the title. Oh, okay. Okay. Jericho's another great example. Yeah, he's one of my all-time favorites, but sorry, he really does need to retire. It's honestly kind of depressing now. I mean, that can be a tough thing, too. But yeah, Jericho is, like, great for the longest time. I've heard his AEW run wasn't the greatest, but, like, I was always a huge Jericho fan. He did a great job. He would always, like, evolve his character, like, reinvent himself, I guess is a better way to put it. Every couple of years, he'd have, like, you know, a new catchphrase, new... You know, he'd still be Jericho, but, like, you know, he'd be a little more flexible.
I'm gonna drink some of my mystery drink. But yeah, maybe you guys talked me into at least doing more regular, like it wouldn't kill me to do, like, a 2 to 3 hour long, like, just chatting stream. You know, every once in a while still. Or whatever. Or do a cooking stream. I gotta clean up my kitchen, but I can make more poutine. I could make other things that I like. Peck. What company makes the best games, in your opinion? Pound for pound, Capcom. Right out of the carton, that's right. Jericho's gone from insulting Mickey Rourke, yeah, to looking like him, yeah. Oh yeah, learning tree gimmick's funny, though. I know Nigel McGuinness. I didn't know he came out of retirement. He was a announcer for a while, wasn't he? Yeah, looking like him and the wrestler, right. Reason I say Capcom is, like, if you asked me that question, like, even, like, a year ago, I probably would have said Square. But, like, I thought Capcom's done a pretty good job. I thought they've handled, like, the whole remake culture better than Square did. Because, like, Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4 remake, I loved them all. Even 3, which most people hated. I loved that game. I've beaten Resident Evil 3 remake more than most games. Ever. Like, I wouldn't have beaten it more... Even most Mega Man games, probably. Like, I must have beaten it, like... I was speedrunning it. 50 times? Like, I play that game like crazy. Like, I haven't played Monster Hunter, but, like, you know, I just, you know, it's... I don't play Street Fighter, but, like, you know, there's a respectable... A lot of people like it. Respectable fighting game company. Or, system. I mean, the Resident Evils are quality. It goes to show you what, like, dynamite Capcom puts out, that they're like, Mega Man, eh. Pretty much any other company, if they had Mega Man, you'd be getting a Mega Man game every 4 months. Capcom just like, well, we got Monster Hunter, we got Resident Evil, it's fine. We got other stuff. Yeah, hated it or wished it was longer. Yeah, which means they liked it. Yeah, and wanted more of it. I just got playing just over and over and over. Right, yeah. Still waiting for the stream where you play through the Fire and Flames and Guitar Hero on Expert. Yeah, with your feet. You're right, I do have to do that at some point. As long as I don't have to beat the game. I'm actually going to be... I haven't checked recently, Douglas, but I did a few months ago, and it was still standing. Like, I had definitely checked. I mean, I guess it was this year. It was a few months ago, but last time I checked, I was still second place. Right, yeah, Mega Man games don't have to be that expensive to produce. I wouldn't think so, especially once they get, like, the new engine created and everything. And Mega Man, like, I understand why they don't want to, like, have Mega Man burn out, like what happened the first time around. But, I mean, it's been, what, 2018, Mega Man 11 came out? Come on. That was, like, one of the best-selling Mega Man games of all time. I think. Like, of the main series. But, oh yeah, like when Resident Evil 4 Remaster came out, I was super into it. I beat that game a lot too. Not as much as 3 was easier to beat because I could beat it in about an hour. Especially if I was using, well, I got it into my head where I was doing speedruns with the rocket launcher. So like I could beat the game in about an hour. Resident Evil 4, that was harder because it was like a 6 to 8 hour like playthrough. Got the platinum though. It was a little by hook or by crook, but I got the platinum. Because, like, they released a Like a DLC where you could get the hand cannon without having to, like, beat the game on professional or something. I forget. I didn't have to get S rank on professional. So, like, I got the platinum. Otherwise, I would have had to have. But because of that DLC, I did. But no, I had a lot of fun with Resident Evil 4 Remake. That just kind of has me sitting here scratching my head. It's like, why? Like, Capcom seems to have this remake thing figured out. Like, I don't envy having to remake a 50-hour RPG to scale. But maybe they didn't have to. Have to be, like, really to scale. Yeah, Capcom didn't go the depressing way of Konami. Yeah, if Konami held true, I might have even said Konami. Like, if they didn't just become obsessed with pachinko machines. I'm running out of steam here. I'll probably log off here shortly, but I'm going to drink a little more of my mystery drink. But no, I definitely did at least need to have that chat. Thanks for stopping in and just listening to me prattle on about whatever came to mind. But I do think it's in my best interest to step back for a bit, and I guess, like, this whole Linda 3 thing came at a good time, because, like, Breath of Fire 4 burnt me out. Then I forget, like, I think I had just heard about Linda Cube, like, a few episodes into Breath of Fire 4, but like, I was getting kind of burnt out before that, but now that this has come along, it's like, well, I could pivot to that. Oh, Killer Instinct was Rare. Rare's a good company. They've been... I can't really speak to their Microsoft. You know, the games that they have on Xbox, really. I haven't really played them. I know, yeah. Capcom didn't have the Breath of Fire thing figured out. Yeah, like, I was optimistic that... because they did the Capcom, like, survey thing, and Breath of Fire 3 was considered the 10th best game that Capcom ever made. Like, that beat any Street Fighter game, from what I understand. Like, on the... like, the vote thing they did recently. Like, Breath of Fire 3, if I understand right, people said that game was better than any Street Fighter. So, like, I feel like that would be a good sign about Breath of Fire getting revived to some degree. But I heard the guy, whoever it was, that was, like, responsible for the series had passed away. I hadn't looked into it further, but if that's the case, I understand why they might not want to make a new one. I would love to have some ports, though. Like, give me a lazy port collection. Remastered if you really want to make me hard, but I wouldn't. Not holding my breath. Hey, thanks to Fook. Boosting that algorithm. Oh yeah, we get bagged milk here. Oh, you don't get bagged milk. I get bagged milk. But no, Rare's a great company. They've put out bangers in their day. Yeah, no, that's thanks for listening, Cody. Yeah, for what it's worth, important. Your health matters, it'll get tough letting go, but have faith, yeah, that's the right thing to do. Well, like, I've taken steps back from streaming a few times. Like, right when, like, COVID had started hitting. I had taken my longest stream break then. I forget how long, but it was like... it was at least 3 weeks that I didn't stream, didn't upload, nothing. So, you know, like, sometimes, you know, you just need to step away. But this time it's more, like, not so much a step away, but like a pivot, because I still want to do video stuff. It's just, I recognize that streaming the way I'm streaming is wearing me out. Hey, King B, what's happening? Hey, no worries, I won't be streaming tomorrow, so don't worry about it, King B. Come back more... well, that too, because, like, you know, it's good to step back and just kind of... it also helps, too, when you step back, because, like, that was the other thing, because, like, that 3 weeks that I just said, that was when shorts came out, oddly enough. Like, I took my break, I took that stream break, and then, like, YouTube shorts came out, like, not too long after. So it was kind of serendipitous, the timing. And shorts was kind of like a new lease on life for me with YouTube. But yeah, if you're not, like, always, like, in the mix, like, sometimes it gives you a chance to step back and be like, oh, I can do this and this. Because, like, sometimes when you're just kind of, you know, mucking around in the muck, you can get a little, you know, caught in a routine and you overlook some stuff that should be obvious to you. Yeah, BoF 3, obviously a classic. Never got to play Breath of Fire 4. Despite the fact that I, like, didn't finish playing it the last time around, I would recommend playing it. Like, I do think Breath of Fire 4 is a quality game. It's just... Breath of Fire 4 is an emotionally dense game. But, like, not necessarily, like, in a feel-good way. Like, it just has, like... I guess I say that more because I played through the whole game. But, like, there's just something about the whole vibe of the game. It's just, like... It's, like, densely depressing in a certain way. And I think just in conjunction with everything else, it was just... Because Breath of Fire 3, I had a great time with. But Breath of Fire 3 is more, like... Not even that, like... You're kind of on your back foot for most of Breath of Fire 3, but, like, the soundtrack is so lovely. Like, it's an upbeat soundtrack. Which is sort of juxtaposed by the content of Breath of Fire 3, but Breath of Fire 4, the music aligns with the game more. So, like, you know, it fits more in that sense, but it's more of a... It's like more of an emotional roller coaster. Yeah, that's stuff I could do too, Dave. What happened to fishing game? Yeah, I just kind of quit it. Oh yeah, rare NRS. Yeah, I need to do a KI. I'm surprised it never happened. Crossover, MK crossover. But no, fishing game. I think you mean Breath of Fire 4. Yeah, no one played Breath of Fire 6. No one. Yeah, Harv knows why. That's right, because it doesn't exist. That's the only reason. Even soldiers at the front line, yeah, need to be rotated out. Yeah, every now and again. Yeah, so they can stay effective. It's a psychological horror? I guess, in a way. There's one part, like, if you haven't played Breath of Fire 4, I don't use, like, sometimes, like, I will have, like, a one-liner I'm sort of planning for a specific spot, but normally for a stream, I just kind of go in, you know, raw dog it. But, like, there's a certain part in Breath of Fire 4 where, like, I'm convinced that they got the scripts for Resident Evil 3 Nemesis and Breath of Fire 4 mixed up. Like, is there a part in Breath of Fire 4 where is there a part in Resident Evil 3 that I'm forgetting that has JRPG turn-based battles in, like, a castle somewhere? Because I think they got some of the the notes mixed up. There's just one part in Breath of Fire 4 that's, like, straight out of Resident Evil. If you know, you know. Yeah, Conker's Bad Fur Day is a classic. I played that, like, pretty much when it first came out. Like, I was trying to remember. I think I was 16 and I very shortly turned 17 after. Conker's Bad Fur Day, when I was, like, 16, 17, was, like, the funniest thing I'd ever seen in my life. Game's still pretty funny. But, like, at the time, it's like, I can't believe this exists. This is crazy. I'm playing this cutesy squirrel game, but I'm feeding this rat cheese till it explodes into bloody guts. It was just such a unique idea. Like, even Banjo-Tooie was, like, nothing like Conker, but some of the humor in Banjo-Tooie was, like, kind of a mean-spirited game. And, like, they snuck, like, penises in the game. Like, if you're in Pterodactyl Land and you're, like, flying over a certain part, there's legitimately an ejaculating penis if you look down. And there's no mistaking it. But you have to, like, you might not notice if you're, like, on ground floor. But if you're flying above it, it's like, holy fuck, really? Yeah, basically South Park, the video game. Oh yeah, the Great Mighty Pooh. Oh my god. I was like in tears. A poo monster that sings opera while trying to kill you. It's genius. I don't even think you could come up with that on drugs. Like, I don't know where that comes from. I forget what I said. What did... Fuck, what did I just say? I know I made, like, some comment, but I can't even remember what I said to begin with. That prompted the what? Where? I forget what I said. Oh, Banjo-Tooie. Banjo-Tooie. There's like a... In Pterodactyl Land by Mumbo's Hut, if you're like flying over it and you look down, there's like a landmass. It's got green grass on top, but it's clearly 2 balls and a dick with like 4 platforms coming out of it. And if you use Mumbo's special ability, what do you think Mumbo's special ability is when he uses it on the ejaculating penis? Enlarge. What does it enlarge? Surprisingly not the penis, but the load size. I'm not making any of this up. You can go look it up. I know you're not saying I'm making it up, but like it sounds like I'm making it up. Yeah, Banjo-Tooie. Then there's a fish you can go in. Like in, what's it called? Jolly Roger's Lagoon. There's a fish you can knock its teeth out, and if you swim into its mouth... I didn't pick up on this for years. But, like, if you go into this fish, swim in its mouth, like, it's all, like, innards and stuff, it's designed to be shaped like ovaries. It's, you know, there's, like, the main area, and then, like, it sprouts off into, like, 2, you know, fallopian tube areas. Then right before Cloud Cuckoo Land, which I don't hear enough people talk about, when you're leaving Cloud Cuckoo Land, there's another spot that looks like a dick, but it looks like it's going in a cave. That doesn't... I think people get so, like, shocked by the Pterodactyl Land one that they don't notice the intercourse hole. Enlarged prostate? Something like that. But yeah, Banjo-Tooie. It was still rated E. They snuck it in and, like, no, they didn't notice. They did a masterful job. And then with Conkers, they're like, no. We're not even gonna be subtle about it anymore. But no, I think there's, like, a pretty good video on YouTube if you type, like, Banjo... Let me find it. Look it up. Or not. I don't know. We'll try. Banjo-Tooie. How do I put this? Banjo-Tooie. Hidden... No. Innuendo? Adult... Jokes? Maybe that's it. Banjo-Kazooie rated E, part 2? What's this Banjo-Kazooie? Oh, I put Kazooie, not Tooie. What am I doing? What am I doing? Well, I don't know. Never mind. I thought this would be easier to find. But believe you me. I just need a better phrasing. But Banjo-Tooie penis. Yes, that did work. If you look up a video called Banjo-Kazooie rated E by Thumbs Up Master, at 9 minutes in the video, it shows the Pterodactyl Land thing I was talking about. I don't know about the rest of it, I'm just looking at a brief snapshot. I hadn't watched the video in years. But... The Harv React stream? I mean, I could probably react to some stuff. Look at the controversy about the first Zelda, because one of the temples... Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It was an inverted swastika. In Japan, it has a completely different meaning. Right, yeah, when it's inverted. Yeah, like, even to this day, like, I think if it's, like, a certain... You know, if it's cartwheeling one way instead of the other, like, it has a different connotation. And it's like, not... It never was a negative symbol until the Nazis ruined everything. Laertes, DQ Builders has a hammer hood monster quote where you ask him for a hammer and he embarrassedly asks you why he should show you his tool. I want to see how you can nail it in. Nail it in, Hammerhead. Yeah, PS1 games. Yeah, def not PG. Oh, that one was N64, but even still. Not wrong. Like, Xenogears? Like, I'm kind of a... Xenogears, I think, was, like, a hard T. Like, if people... Had they rated Xenogears mature, I don't think I would have had a lot of issue about that. I think it was kind of borderline as it was. But because the game is so dialogue heavy, I assume the ESRB people were just like, fuck it, teen. I'm done reading. Yeah, leave it to fascists and mess things up for people. Every time. Drink a bit more of this water here. I mean mystery drink. Yeah, it was stolen from Indo-European Sanskrit. Thank you. Yeah, because Hitler didn't know the Aryans were pre-Persian. Yeah, not German. I'm getting pretty toasted over here. Well, I'm gonna sit here quietly for a second and drink a little more water. I'm probably gonna wrap the stream up though. I'm running out of steam. I mean, it's still 1:30 in the morning. I did start streaming at 11, so. But no, maybe that's something I could still work into the rotation a bit more, even if I'm doing Let's Play stuff. Just do more chatting-oriented streams rather than... The problem with chatting streams is, like, if there is one, ideally, like, I really need, like, a topic going in. I don't want to go into a just chatting stream unprepared. Because, like, what if I get started and then it's like, well, I have nothing to say, really, today. Yeah, no problem, SSJ Riven. I'll catch you around. Yeah, why did you say I need more of this mystery drink? I mean mystery drink. Just a nervous tick I have, Anthony. But yeah, I'm getting smoked over here. But yeah, I will consider doing this more, like, on a more regular basis still. For now, though. September 4th, Shenmue, we'll finish Shenmue 1. September 4th. Undertale, September 15th. Starstruck, September 16th. I should really probably stick to that while I work through the Linda Cubed walkthrough stuff. I should really adhere to that. And then if I have, like, time after that, then I could pop on every so often for a couple hours and just be like, hey, let's just chat for a bit. But maybe that's something I could start preparing, like, just look up some, you know, odds and ends, like, video game news and just be like, hey, so this and this. Not even necessarily video games, I guess, like, I could talk about other stuff if it interests me. Or, you know, just do the cooking or whatever. I'm repeating myself pretty aggressively. I think I am actually gonna sign off. So, hey, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out, keeping me company. You know, understanding where I'm coming from with all of this. I am optimistic this will work out in the end. Like, you know, it's good. It's important to have breaks anyways. And, like, I push myself. Yeah, do a Breath of Fire lore chat. Yeah, I could do stuff like that. Like, you know, like lore deep dive, or not necessarily like deep dive, but, you know, do like a lore discussion on certain games that I have an opinion on. Like Breath of Fire. But yeah, thanks again, folks. Don't forget the lard.
don't expect to see me live again until at least September 4th. But ideally by, like, I'm not going to promise anything, but, like, ideally by, like, Sunday or Monday, I'll start uploading some of the Linda Cube walkthroughs. Because if I can get some sleep for that, that would also be good. So thanks again, folks. Thanks for all the support and your understanding and everything. If you're watching this after the fact, by all means, leave me a comment if you have any questions. And, don't forget, like, I have over 600 short videos, so you can always watch those if you haven't already. And I have, whether I'm embarrassed about them or not, I have 7 years worth of live streams, so I'm sure if you dig through, even if you just dig through my playlists, I make playlists, if you weren't aware. So, like, I'm a little behind on my playlist making. I did one for Linda Cube, but check out my playlist. That's probably a faster, like, snapshot of, like, hey, here's some stuff he's played. So yeah, it's not like I'll be gone. I'll still be around. But thanks again, folks. Don't forget the lard. I'll see you next time I see you.